Yeah, I think it is. It
Okay.
should be, I don't know what's going on. All right, sorry
Technical
guys.
difficulties. Woohoo!
We had zero warning on what was happening with... Jesus. Sorry about that, guys. Still getting ourselves set up.
We're now out of, we're shocked. We're in shock.
All right. Woo! All right, welcome to Penrith Adonis Athletics, hosting the APA Western Sydney Open 25.1.
I feel like we've let our fans down, Eric, because we're usually so on point with this.
We usually are. That was just really quick. There's no messing around today.
No.
Just
I don't know if
we're
we're...
discombobulated.
Yeah.
We just as soon as you went there, it started.
No, yeah. I said it was going to start fast.
All right, we've got
All right, so Cheyenne now.
Okay, Shay's coming out. I know Shay. Very, very skilled young lady.
All right, here we go. $105 for an
Chris.
opener.
The shoot camera's pointing directly at the MC lady as well, so you might be getting that slightly.
It's a widescreen. I can't.
Okay.
Shrink it.
She's just,
Oh, maybe I can. Maybe I'm going to zoom on it.
that's what I'm getting.
All right, here we go.
All right, here we go, Shay. Double body weight? We at already?
Yeah, double
Yeah.
body weight.
That was a good lift. It's very quiet in this crowd today. I was at a strongman comp that I was running all day yesterday, and people were just screaming in the crowd. So hopefully we get the nerves out, and everybody gets happy and excited shortly.
I think it was just, look, to be honest, I'm a little bit shocked that we're still starting.
Yeah.
Usually I've got about 5-10 minutes to get myself ready.
True.
I think most of the crowd are like still
Oh yeah, wait,
working
we
out what's
started?
going on.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
I just tried to drink my drink without it being open, so we're definitely out of sync
Yeah.
today, Eric.
It's very much out of sync.
Oh dear Lord.
All right.
I've been out in the sun too long.
No, ain't now. 125. So we're already into the pretty much double body weight categories.
All right, let's find our little fact sheets. I love these fact sheets. So Knowles is actually coached by Josh Pywell, trains out of here, actually.
All right.
She got into powerlifting too through her younger brother and her cousin.
Oh.
Love a good family event.
We're all about having it with the family.
Huh?
Keeping it what?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Language is not my forte today. All right. Here we go.
I think we were better when we were like completely heat stroked.
Yeah. We were talking a lot more smack then.
Yeah, we were. All right, where are we?
All right, Marcus now.
Marcus, 130 kilos on the bar. Marcus's best, he didn't write down. Oh, he did. 170 kilos in Dubai in 2019. So easing his way back in, I assume. Current body weight of under 83.
That looked pretty
Yeah, it's pretty easy.
nice and smooth lift.
I just have to move my microphone. I feel like I'm going to be hunched over all day. I've got the shortest cord on the back of my microphone. Why does Chris hate me? Chris, why do you hate me?
All right. Oh, I think we had no warning today.
No.
Nothing.
I didn't even know I was doing this today. I just wanted somebody to sit down, and all of a sudden I've got a microphone in my face and a set of headphones on. All right, young Penelope. Going for 135 kilo opener. Let's look at Penelope's best. She's done 162.5 in training, so ooh.
This is a nice light
This
one.
is a nice get the nerves out, test the platform, see how the equipment feels.
Good lift. All right.
Thank you, Benny, in the chat as well for telling us that we were live because we had no
Yeah,
idea what was going on.
just lost. And we
That's
still
how
are.
tired I am because I start snorting when I laugh. All right, Erin. Oh, Erin's back.
All right, 140 kilo on the bar.
This is a good lift for her body weight as well. Hey, I'm so impressed by people these days. I remember when like 100 kilo squat was like a big thing and 150 kilo deadlift, and some of these women are absolutely dominating.
Oh, they're just knocking it out of the park now.
She's got great squat leverages too. Hey, like, hello in the chat, Evan. Aren't you supposed to be working this event?
He is, slightly.
How do you have time to talk in the chat? Oh, Ben, when are we going to see you at a powerlifting comp? Hey, there's my mate Stewie. Stuart trains out of Adonis in Castle Hill. Actually helped out on the platform a couple of weeks ago at another comp that we ran here. Good bloke, actually.
Yeah.
Good for a laugh. Loves his Mastodon. We love having the old school metal playing in the gym when he's around.
Mastodon, I don't think of that old school.
They are. They've been around for like 20 years.
That's not old school to me, right?
That's that's our old school.
Here we go.
I still feel like I'm 20, so you know.
Yeah, that's still new to me.
Yeah.
All right, Stuart.
Oh no, what's happened? Oh, that giving him another set. Something. She was tapping her knee. Couldn't really get the audible out of the mouth. All right, let's go, Stewie. Oh, that was tidy. I've seen that man rep that weight in the gym for sure.
What's his max?
He put down 167.5. So yeah.
It's not a bad open, pretty good opener then.
So Soko Vetti hasn't written anything down. So this is our person to watch today. Eric, what will she do? What can she do? I'm gonna say big things.
Yeah.
I think she's genetically gifted. I love watching like Islander people lift. I think it's just they are so strong. I wonder if she knows about strongman.
No more. All right, here we go. Sokovetti.
172.5 kilo squat. Jeez, I would love to be able to squat that weight again.
That's a smashing opener right there.
I reckon we'll probably see plus 200 on one of her lifts at least today. I was going to write all this down, but Chris didn't give me a pen. But I guess it's all in front of me anyway, so.
There we go. Whoa, what depth.
Jesus. If she doesn't do a 200 today, I'll eat my shoe. I don't know.
That was some depth. Jesus. I haven't seen depth like that in a while.
It just moves so well as well. I do want to apologize for my voice today, guys. I was emceeing a strongman comp that I was running yesterday, and at one point, I didn't even need the microphone. I was just yelling.
Right, so we have Kylie now. Now, unfortunately, we did miss, I think, her first lift because of just how quick everything just went into play. But successful first lift.
77.5 is her current PB, so she's coming out to take that on her second, which is actually a really tactical move for your own personal gains. I love how we range from like just super petite lifters to like monsters in powerlifting. It really shows that it's for everybody, hey?
It really is an everybody sport. It's just made for
easy lift there for Kylie. Yeah.
That was a great...
So I'm pretty sure that like equal PB. The next one's definitely going to be a new PB.
She did a little... she skipped away from the platform then, really happy.
We need more excitable powerlifters. I think I like the little skip off.
Yeah.
Or the like the twirl. Somebody do a twirl. If you're listening to us ramble shit all day, maybe if you're competing and we're live streaming, can you do a twirl for me?
Yeah.
I'd really like a twirl.
And the bar is loaded for Samantha.
Here we go.
107.5 for Sam. She is also somebody who has told us nothing about herself. Let's make up some stories now.
Nah, can't do that.
Can't do that.
Start going down a rabbit hole. Here we go. Oh, here we go.
Oh, that's what you want to see on your second lift.
Just a little bit. A little bit of pressure is always good. So, right, Shade. 110.
All right, Shay's coming out again. 110. God, she impresses me so much. Trains out of GenFit as well in Rouse Hill.
Shout out to Gaz.
Yeah. She's coached by Danny. Danny Lee. Had some really good growth underneath her coach. So she was telling me once she got invited to like the junior worlds. She's actually in her 20s. They just sent her some powerlifting federation sent her a message on Facebook and she's like, oh yay, I love that for me. So it was like for teenagers and stuff. So yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
Dominate while you can.
I mean, I get that sometimes too, right? Not teens though. let's say early 30s to late 20s.
Should win his masters again? I remember we are.
Over 40. Over 40. There's like sub-masters in powerlifting though, which is like it's like 30, 36, 35, 36 to 40. I don't know. I don't know powerlifting.
I think it depends on which federation we're talking
Yeah,
about.
I was going to say, I just do it. I don't compete in this federation though, so I don't know what their rules are. If somebody at home would like to tell me when master starts for APA, that'd be great.
All right, Knowles now. 135. Good race.
Team Pywell on the platform today.
The grind.
Oh, somebody in the crowd is super happy down there. He jumped up and did a little woo. That's what you want. You want your family to come and support you.
That's
Oh,
it.
there's actually like a cluster of Pywell athletes here as well that have come to support. So that'll grow by the end of the day once they start rolling out of bed.
Oh, yeah. So one thing about,
Community-based training,
Yeah.
yes. Yeah, your community
Definitely.
turns up for you.
they definitely show up.
A bit of George Michael happening down there.
All right, here we go.
So 135 is pretty smooth for Penelope. I'm keen to see how this one goes.
Good. That was some depth on that.
3 white lines though.
So the-
Shout out to Liz Craven, who's actually Penelope's coach. How you going, Liz?
is that a good lift?
I don't know. Nobody's pressed their buttons. Technical difficulties.
okay. Yeah.
All right, we're going to take it because, I mean, she hit
Yeah, it was
some
a good
quality
lift.
dabs.
Was a good lift. All right.
All right, Marcus is back.
Oh.
This is kind of where we got our bearings on the first round.
Yeah, this is.
I don't know where we were.
I'm still catching up mentally. to be
25
honest.
minutes ago. Marcus trains at Fitness First in the Sydney CBD. He's come all the way out to the Wild Wild West to compete today.
All the way out in the sticks.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Probably wondering why there's trolleys in the trees on the main street
It's Christmas decoration.
that never come down. I think the trees have grown into the trolleys now.
Just like the needles. All right.
All right, we've got Erin up now. 162, no, 150. I was reading the wrong one. She could do 160 though. The other one moved fine.
That'd be a pretty decent jump. All right, here we go. She's coming out now. Good brace.
Oh, that's nice. Come on.
Close stance.
A little bit of a hesitation now. There's like a pause squat.
Very,
She's just
very
out here
close.
pause squatting her. Oh yeah, her stance is very close. I did notice that before.
Stuart now.
Stewie.
So this is a little under his current PB. Just a little, just a touch.
Just a touch. I don't think he'll have any problems with it though. I think it was just nerves on the first one. It's dead quiet down there. We need to have some heavy metal put on the stereo.
Yeah, they've gone for the
They've gone for the classic
80s.
classic 80s album, which, I mean, I'm great and it's great and it's fun to train with, but I don't know, maybe I'm different, but I
bit of
do
aggression.
enjoy.
A little bit of aggression's always good. But yeah, when you
Like if you have a song that's going to promote like maybe you smacking your head or big back slap or...
Oh, he didn't get that
You
lift.
didn't get that one, no.
From depth and lockout.
Come on, Stu.
All right. Sakavetti, 182.5. She's got some calm nerves on her.
You say she's got some calm nerves on her?
Yeah, just look at no emotion. She's just ready.
Calm
She's
nerves.
ready.
Calm nerves is like an oxymoron, right?
Yeah.
She's just stoic.
You don't show
She's
anything.
not giving anything away.
No. Alright, here we go.
All right, we've got some metal now. We've got some disturb happening down there. Maybe that's a bit more to amp her up.
Gee.
Sometimes your hopes and dreams are crashed at the
That was-
hands of a young lifter.
Blown away. All right. I love it. All right. Kylie now. She just looks happy to be here. You know, that's something I like to see when lifters in the chute, you can see they're just having a good time. Definitely means that the day's going to go very well for them. Here we go. 82.5. This is a current PB attempt.
Oh, come on. You should have bloody put more weight on the bar today, girl.
A lot more weight.
Don't twirl though, but that was a cute little dance.
She did her dance off. This is going very quick.
I'd really like to reply to you guys in the chat, but one, the keyboard is on the other side of the table, and so is the monitor.
I'm happy to throw this keyboard.
Yeah, but then I have to look over there and see what I'm typing.
Do you want to swap seats?
You know what it is? I still have to sign into chat too. That's what Chris didn't do. This is why we're disorientated, because we have a system, and Chris has messed up our system.
Chris.
Let me see if I can't sign in.
The organizer of this event, how dare he?
How dare you just forget the one essential thing, which is giving me free reign of a microphone and a keyboard.
All right, Shay now, 112.5. Third and final.
Right, what do I want to find on...
Equal PB. Oh. Good lift.
I thought she wasn't going to crack a smile then, but we just got one as she walked around the corner. She's like, oh, yeah, okay, I'm happy.
All right, Samantha now, 112.5 as well.
You think I'd be able to know how to run this bloody YouTube thing, but... I'm in the right spot. Oh, unlucky.
That's... That's a shame.
Oh, there we go, guys. I found the chat. Here we are.
Next up, we have Knowles with 145 kilos on the bar for her third attempt.
Yeah, Ben, he had one job.
One job out of 20.
One job out of a million. Right. Knowles is coming back out again.
Here we go.
All of the Pie World contingent are all on their feet watching with bated breath.
Come out with a bit of aggression.
Everyone's got their... There's about 15 people that have their phones up filming this.
Got to get every angle in.
That's what I like about a good re-rack. Oh, no, they're asking her to re-rack.
Oh,
I think she stepped too far back.
she got... Are they giving her another chance?
Okay, a little bit of a motivational chat there by the referee. That's nice. Suck her back into it.
All right, here we go.
Oh, I think the bar was too far on her back. Maybe you can't low bar in APA. I mean, you can't really low bar anyway in any federation. That's it. Come on. Bit of focus and determination here. Unlucky. I think because she went all the way down with it last time, they probably fatigued her a little bit too much.
Yeah, that's a shame, but I mean, that's probably a first for me to see that. I've never seen them reset the time.
Oh, yeah, right. Didn't they do it with Stu as well, though? Did they not reset Stuart's time?
No, they didn't. It's the first I've ever seen that, so...
I just saw the comment from Ben around Western Suburbs. Pretty rough, are they?
Nah, they're not that bad.
Not at all.
Nah, they're all right. Just don't go out past 9 o'clock.
Sydney's pretty rough. The whole of New South Wales. I don't know.
Well, it's not.
It's not. You kind of just learn to coincide with each other. I just think it's funny that somebody managed to get a shopping trolley into a tree. Not just one, but 3 of them.
It takes a little bit of effort.
I wonder if they've heard of the gospel of strongmen.
There's probably some freak out there who just smokes a lot of meth.
And thought it was a good idea.
Yeah.
Oh dear. All right, Penelope's out for her 3rd and final squat of the day. She's doing quite well, quite consistent jumps as well. So maybe just maybe she's just keeping herself consistent today. Ticking the box, I guess, rather than going balls to the wall.
Just consistency is key.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is. All right. That'll be 147.5.
Her last serious comp was in 2022 at the Commonwealths in New Zealand. I think she's taken it relatively easy today.
Yeah, she's taking a stroll on the park.
It might help if we read people's notes when they give them to us.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
Oh, that was good. That was a good recovery.
That was great.
Penelope, she smashed it. 3 white lights. Well done. Next up, I have Marcus with 152.5 kilos.
So Ben, there's a good rule around like when you do jump weights, between like 5 to 10 kilos is pretty reasonable. For bench, you'll see more incremental jumps, especially if they're going for like a record or something as well. But it depends like the strength of the individual and where their gains are. Like for me, I would definitely jump up by 10s on my squat, but my bench would be only by maybe 2.5.
Yeah, I'm about 20 kilo jumps.
Yeah, well, that's because you're not even trying. I'm talking like top end max.
I'm talking about my top end.
You wouldn't,
All right.
you wouldn't go after your PB 40 kilos.
I'll try. Give it a fair crack.
Give it a fair crack of the whip.
Yeah, why not? All right, here we go.
So,
See, to me, this is my personal philosophy. And to those at home watching, I am a 200 kilo lifter. All right?
yes,
In body weight.
in body weight. Yeah, he can lift 200 kilos, guys. Look out.
Yes.
I mean, me too, but
So
okay.
for me, I look at all the small plates as training wheels,
yes.
and the big plates are, that's me.
Yeah. So
That's
if
my mentality.
If I'm top end on like a bench, because I only ever do bench press in competition for powerlifting these days, equipped, mind you, I would go 10 kilo jumps because I just want to get out of the shirt as quickly as possible. Raw bench would be 5 kilo jumps. My squat, I'd be happy to go 10 to 15 kilo jumps, to be fair. Not currently because my knee's a bit crook. Deadlifts.
Something's happening.
That's right. We're just going to adjust the rack heights.
Oh,
Yeah.
they must have.
Well, it's better to be consistent. She might have been up on her tiptoes trying to put that back on, and that's not what you want.
No.
Deadlifts, let's not talk about deadlifts because we're both terrible at them, right? I mean, I am. I can't speak for you.
I'm shocking at them
Yeah.
nowadays.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That's why we do strongman, because our deadlifts are like 20 inches off the ground.
Yeah. So much more convenient.
Yeah. Yeah.
155. Good brace.
that was
That's
nice.
what we're talking about.
That was nice.
This is why setup is important. And she didn't mess around with that either. All right. So he failed on depth and lockout of the knees, if I remember correctly.
Stewie, yep.
So this is a bit of a
Redemption left to Stu.
Redemption.
He's gone smart, though, and gone up in his consistent jumps, because there's no point trying to redo the number you already did if you did it technically as good as he did, because you know you can do it, right? So may as well just go on your third. Let's just push it a bit more, because he's got the strength to do it. It's just, let's shake off the platform nerves.
All right, here we go.
The other thing about that too is, like, learning to do powerlifting comps helps if you've done a stint at squatting and loading at comps, because then you get a little bit more exposure to the platform. That's much better, Stu.
Nice.
And that was one of the things that Stuart did, was
Good lift.
he came out and helped out at comp, and he's also helping at the novice comp at Castle Hill in a couple of weeks, because it gives him more exposure to what it's like being on the platform as a lifter.
Yeah.
And it's a good way to stay involved in the community as well when you decide you don't want to lift anything anymore.
Well, all experience is good experience.
Yes, 100%.
Unless you're in prison.
Alrighty, guys. I don't know how many of you out there in the audience can squat nearly 200 damn kilos, but I will be extremely disappointed if
It's like
you
Vetty.
Oh, 192.5. Man, I wish she had gone the 200.
Getting in
The
that
bar is
zone.
loaded.
That's only because I would go the 200. Bated breath. Oh, that was a good lift.
Wow. Just wow. That's what I have to say to that.
Yeah.
That looked so easy. That was incredible. All right. That was our first flight. That was our
That was flight 1 done.
flight 1, yeah. That last lift, that blew me away. That was incredible to watch. All right, so this is... So we've lost the shoot cam. All right.
All right, well, there goes the shoot cam.
All right. Yeah, Billy.
Billy's given us nothing except for he's squatted 167 kilos before. And he's coached by Blake.
All right, here we go. Do I see Chris anywhere? All right.
Oh, there we go. Job done.
Good lift. Nice. Standard, textbook, good lift. All right. Sean now. With mystery stats for us on our paper.
Oh no, this page is really blank, guys.
Yeah. We love this. We love the guesswork.
Bit disappointed by everybody's lack of enthusiasm of telling us where they are. So if
No.
you've written down comments, I'm going to really just talk you all up.
It creates an air of mystery. This is what we want. We don't want to know you. Please, don't
There's
tell us anything.
5 mysterious people on this page.
All right, here we go.
We got nothing on this guy, though. He's got, like, absolutely nothing written down.
We're lucky we even have his name.
I'm going to make these questions mandatory. Okay, same issue again. Starting with soft hips.
That's a bit low for him, isn't it? That setup?
I don't know. I tend to take my squat out quite low, too, because I've got terrible knees.
But that's you. All right. Oh.
Do we think maybe the re-rack got him out of sync on the first one, or?
That was a few little issues I can see there. I think the rack is a little bit too low for him.
Very, very wobbly. A little bit of maybe the knee inward is his style of lifting. Not entirely sure.
So I think, look, you can see his right knee was starting to give in a bit. A few little...
Chris. Chris is back. We've lost the shoot cam, Chris.
Shoot cam's gone out.
We can't look at people's pretty faces before they walk out onto the platform.
You can't see their little rituals.
Right, Jeffrey.
There we go.
I thought he was going to squat with his feet together then, just the way that he stepped out. I'm glad that he put his other leg out.
That's what I thought too. All right, here we go. Good lift.
All right. I know there was somebody in the chat who was waiting for Leo. Here comes Leo.
All right.
157.5. No, what are we doing? 167.5.
Yeah, that's a little bit better.
I was going to say I've got the delayed broadcast now. At that body weight? This is cool.
It's pretty cool.
This is why I'm here. Okay.
You're right. Not enough of them are celebrating a good lift. Absolutely agree. Where's the action? Where's the dances?
Another re-rack call. I think, like, she keeps pointing to a hip. Correct me if I'm wrong here, but, like, they starting with a soft hip rather than starting with a straight?
I'm not too sure. I won't lie. I don't know the...
ins and outs.
I don't know what they're seeing down there.
Yeah, true.
It's a little bit... The angles that we have to what they're seeing on their angle...
All very different.
Yeah. Good lift. She came back on? No, it's not. All right. So that was a good lift from Leo. Alexander now.
That was very excitable. Alexander now.
Oh, I'm just, yeah.
Have you perked up? Do you need more caffeine?
I've had 0 caffeine today, believe it or not.
Would you like me to get you one from the fridge?
Oh, we'll have one probably between.
Between.
Yeah.
It's a between kind of guy.
Yeah. So Alex, with only just his PB numbers, he's provided.
Another air of mystery to the day.
Might have to be like Sherlock Holmes and try and work them out.
Yeah, they haven't even given me anything to go on for like social media stalk, because you know us women, we're pretty good at finding stuff out on social media.
Yeah, I'm not that kind of stalker though. Good lifts. Oh, I'm not a weightlifter. I'm just a big guy who moves heavy circles. I wouldn't dare give myself the title of weightlifter. But I do have high blood pressure. All right, Kevin now. $170 opener.
Oh, that's textbook?
Good lift. That's got to be a good lift for sure. Good lift. Kevin's biggest fans are Dominic and Mia.
Are they?
That's what it says there.
That's what it says? Kevin's given us notes?
No, it's on the chat.
Oh, it's on the chat.
All right.
I was like, someone's cooking something and it smells good.
I don't know, it's garlic. I don't know why she eat it, but it was the only rice that I could find in the supermarket.
Ah, yeah, okay. Well,
Whatever.
whatever works for you, mate. Yeah, 100%. And you know what? Sometimes the flatulence helps you lift. So pray for the spotters that are behind you when it gets to deadlifts, hey? We'll pray for the spotters that are behind you when we get to deadlifts, hey?
175. Good lift. Tony now, coming out with 180 opener. That's a pretty good opener.
Yeah, Ben, she's not on the protein, she's on the rice. But I think it's chili rice.
It smells so good.
That's what it smells like. We should do a DoorDash order from Guzman's down the road.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah, Ben, Eric's not a weightlifter. Eric's a strong man.
Yeah.
And the fact that he has had 0 caffeine is also very concerning to me today because I am now on maybe like my 3rd dose of caffeine. So a couple of coffees this morning, double shot iced latte at home. And then I chugged a Boss coffee on the way here. And now I'm drinking a Monster.
Well, for those at home wanting to know, I am coming out of the end of gastro. So I'm pretty sure any caffeine in my system
It's going to pass down the corridor.
yeah, will be absolutely horrendous for those lifting today. It'll probably shut down the event. All right, Haroon now. 195 opener.
Eric, Ben wants to know in the chat if you're worth stalking.
You could say I am.
With a voice like that for radio, I mean,
You know,
you know what they say about people that have good voice for radio.
I might have some freaky people who follow me online. And I don't mind. I don't mind the love.
Haroon's squat was pretty good, 195, nice and consistent. Geez, there's some good squatters today.
There's some amazing squatters. Good form, everything. But I mean, you kind of expect that for a sanctioned comp too. You want to hope that there's some good lifters. Unlike the novice, they're allowed some mistakes, but today, no mistakes are really
this
allowed.
is like the next level, right? So like you've had your dash at novice, you've done your fuck around, find out.
Yeah. Mistakes.
Now there's people buying for, or vying, I should say, for some quality positions within the realm of powerlifting. All right, Mitch is out. 205 opener. That's fun.
This is my favorite. Yeah, over 200 kilos. Mel, you already know what I'm going to say. I won't say it, but you know what I'm thinking.
I know what you're thinking.
When he's got the right hair colour.
I'm just liking the fact that he's... Oh, yeah. Stop it. I love that he's so colour coordinated, actually. White shoes, white shirt, white hair. Yeah. A7 white emblazed logo on the front there.
Surrounded by black shirts.
Stop it.
That was a good lift. Yeah.
That was a good lift.
I missed the white lights.
You missed the white lights because you're too busy having a cackle at,
at
how funny you thought you were.
As long as someone's laughing, it's okay.
This is why we can't take Eric to Five Guys. That was good, right?
Yeah.
All right, big Shawnee. Sean, I was going to say Dyer? I'm probably one of the two, actually. Sean trains with us, Adonis, in Granville these days, coached by Big Mitch. Not the biggest Mitch, but the Big Mitch.
240 opener, that's pretty solid.
He's actually just come leaps and bounds in the last 12 months underneath Mitch.
Ooh.
Bit of nerves on that one. I've seen him do that comfortably before.
That was...
He's like, shit, where am I?
I'd be like that too. That was a great lift.
Yeah, good opening weight.
240 kilos
yeah.
for an opener.
For an opener.
It's crazy.
He's your coach too, though, right? You know what he can do to you.
Sorry, say again, mate?
I said Mitch is your coach too. He knows what he can do to you.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's definitely put me through the ringer a few times.
It's the only reason why he pulled a 799 kilo sled yesterday is because he has to prove a point to everybody that he's the Big Mitch.
That's so much weight.
That was 4 humans and a whole stack of plates. If you missed it, it's on the Castle Hill Stories. Oh dear, unlucky. At least he went for it.
It's, I mean, I'm not a coach and I shouldn't really critique lifters, but his legs are too close. The setup's doesn't feel right.
Yeah, it's because it's not familiar to you though, right? Like, I didn't think I'd enjoy deadlifting with a narrower stance, but here I am now, a narrow stance deadlifter.
Yeah.
And when I say narrow, I've got big hips, mate. It's not like my ankles are touching.
I mean, I'm fortunate that I can deadlift anything.
Mitch, that was a very impressive opener by Sean there. What do you reckon he's going for today?
Oh, I don't reckon anything, I know.
Oh, okay.
Only facts here.
Only facts. Nice. 240 was a massive opener though. Oh.
Alright, setting up now
For the third? For his second. We're going 255 for Sean's second, apparently.
Oos.
Somebody's decided to do some reverse lap pull downs on the machine here in the crowd. Just getting a pump while he's watching people lift.
Yeah, that's always a good thing to do.
All right, Jeff, 170 at 83 kilos of body weight. Super impressive. He was pretty textbook in his first one, actually. I couldn't really fault what he was doing. That is, if I'm thinking of the right red soft suit, because everybody's dressed the same today.
More or less, yeah. But yes, you are. You're right about the person. Just keeping an eye on both.
Yeah, Jesus, that's a great lift.
That's a good lift. So for those at home, we have like two
600
screens.
cameras pointing at everything.
Yeah, we have like 2 screens of cameras, and then we got like the live view. So I've got my eye on like
Everything.
trying to be like a chameleon here.
We're lucky we get the delayed broadcast so we can watch it back when we question if people have gotten red lights or not, or
Yeah.
we've had a lapse of our consciousness and we've passed out for a split second.
Yeah, that's it. Like, you know, just to kind of catch up on things. But it's it's a bit of a juggling act to do a bit of commentary for you at home too. And hopefully bring a bit of a laugh.
Yeah.
That's what we, you know, sometimes.
Sometimes we just get so distracted and we start talking about the most obscene things. Ben, you'd think I'd have Shakira hips, but no. Being nearly the age of 40, they're very arthritic at this stage, mate. I can't do that. Right, Leo. Impressive lifter today. Gone for the tidy blue SBD apparel. I'm a fan. That was a good lift, despite I think maybe got called for depth on one side, which is great to have 3 referees. That's all I'm going to say, because 2 still counts.
2 white lights is better than none. Yeah. Alex with 185. With a smile on his face. I think he's got some confidence on his left.
Tall guy as well, right? Like,
Yeah, very tall.
I was actually watching some of the powerlifting comp that was on yesterday at One Strength, and there was a young lad who was deadlifting, and he would have been like 6'5". God, it was such a long way up, but he had the best arms for it. Hey, those arms were near his kneecaps. It was incredible. Skinny, tall, just lanky guy.
Those are some long arms.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jesus.
I'm so jealous. Ben, you are correct. There is a referee on every angle, so front and both sides. We don't do the back because obviously nobody needs to be back there except for the spotters. And what that does is allows us to get depth or range across all 3 views. So that means that there's at least an opportunity to get a point, but also an opportunity to learn from your mistakes, which is good. And I like it when referees spend their time providing feedback. I think that's really important.
Yeah, that's it. I think that the lifters need to know what their mistakes are. Right, Nelson, 187.5.
Nelson trains here at Adonis Athletics, in case you didn't see the little pie logo poking out the top of his soft suit there. This is very close to his one max rep PB of 190. He's been under Josh now for about 18 months, so big things to come.
Some pretty good numbers.
I like that fluoro green though. That's the vibe. I wonder if he's seen the matching lifting shoes. That's what I do.
Do they make matching lifting shoes?
Oh yeah, yeah. You can buy lifting shoes from TYR in any color.
You know, the most impossible thing to find is a size 17 lifting shoe.
You'll find them in TYR, and they also have a wide toe box, which I like.
How much are they?
A couple of $100. Unless you hit up your old mate Moose.
I'm a tight ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit of a problem.
Mitchell Hooper, we would like some shoes.
Yeah, just swing some my way.
Nah, all my stuff's red. So red shoes, red sleeves, red gym bag, red wraps. I just didn't get a red belt. I got one of the grey SBD ones.
I get whatever's on special.
Yeah. That was a nice lift from Kevin. Nice and consistent.
Oh, somebody wants to know my stats. How
Kevin.
massive am I?
Kevin is a man of mystery. He's just hit his PB from first time round, so you're a man of mystery. How massive are you, Eric?
Well, I'm pretty big. I'm 6'2", 200 kilos, size 17 shoe, 4E. If you want to know what that is, it means extra wide shoe make.
Got a custom belt made as well,
Yeah.
didn't you? From
Custom-
Titan?
Yeah, from Titan lifting, yeah. That cost me about $600.
Also was a fixture in the strongman scene for a very long time.
Yeah, about 15 years. I got around and got to know the best.
Yeah. That was a nice squat there from Tony. He was pretty consistent with that one. Nice depth. Strength through those quads, man. I love a good quad separation when they're doing their squats.
Just shows the training.
Control in that position as well, right? Like, it's funny when you talk to people that don't strength train, and I have this comment now because I have been having difficulties with my knee. I've got some patella tracking issues, whatever. And they're like, oh, maybe you shouldn't train. And I'm like, what? No, you have to. Like, that's the only way I'm going to make it stronger is by training it. And then, like, people's ability to be able to squat that don't do powerlifting. Like, and powerlifting was designed to help people get better that were injured, and like it's come from a rehabilitation place because you use every part of your body to do this. Obviously, this isn't rehab. This is people just going testing themselves to see how far they can go. But like the best thing you can do for yourself is train.
Yeah,
Like
at least
actually
keep
lift some
sort of
weight.
movement. Like,
Yeah.
even though I've stepped back from strongman and everything, I just do bench only like you.
Mm-hmm.
It still keeps me in the game. You know, you still want to do, but like, you know, that's the thing. You get to a certain point in your career in lifting where you go, all right, it's time to maybe slow it down a bit. Like for me, I've got arthritis now in both my ankles.
Yeah.
So it's just something you make that choice. And, you know, I wouldn't say I'm old, but I'm 35.
Yeah.
So it's catching up.
Oh, come on, Mitch. There we go. Good squat.
Good lifts.
Probably called on depth, maybe on the side there, or hip. Refs are checking with each other. Yes, I'm 39. Everything hurts. So I just need to make it not hurt in the best way possible. Because my biggest concern when we get older, being that I'm like 120 kilos, is maintaining some level of longevity in the joints and ligaments and looking after yourself. So I will continue to do stuff like power lift, but not at a competitive level, maybe bench here or there, but
When that little fire in you starts
Yeah.
to, I need to
and
test
then I
this
do
out.
it, and then I do it. I'm like, oh, what have I done this for?
Yeah, that's what we all do after the call.
Yeah.
All right, Sean now.
No, it's usually during for me. Afterwards, I'm like, oh, I feel great. It's the next day.
255 kilos.
255 for Sean. We knew this was coming. This is the day. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
What a unit. 260 is his best squat. He gave us his numbers. He didn't give us anything else. He folded in half as well. I wasn't sure if he was getting out of that hole, but he's managed to push himself back out. Somebody's red lighted him, but whatever. Whatever. They don't know me. If you missed that, I was doing the John Cena waving my hand in front of my
Can't
face.
see
You
me, can't see me. Yeah. All right, Sean now. 160, 162.5.
Arshan. Did Arshan give us any info on him? No, he's given us absolutely nothing. We know that he can squat 155 kilos. We know that he got redlined on 162. He's come back out to try the 162 again and did not achieve.
For your friends, unfortunately, the blitz, he did not hit that last squat. So next up, we have
His hips were too high.
Yes, I can see that. So a bit
Yeah.
of a knee cave. Wasn't been able to get the hips to go lower, which then in turn has not allowed him to hit the requirement for the lift.
Yeah, which is,
It happens.
yeah.
You can't see yourself. You kind of have to gauge where you're going.
Just have to go back to the drawing board and maybe lower the weights a bit. You know,
My physio said to me with my knee injury, he's like, okay, I don't want you squatting below depth. And I was like, can't do it anyway.
that's it.
I have a knee reconstruction, it won't let me.
I'm lucky to get to parallel these days.
Jesus. It's a bit ambitious.
All right, Billy, 175.
Ben, if you want to look at for us on social media, my Instagram handle is T_Rex with 2 X's, a couple of underscores at the end there. Eric, you are gun strong.
Yeah. Grund strong.
Grund strong.
That's it.
We are both very seasoned competitors. Then at least you know who you're talking to, mate. I think there's our national champion, Ben, on the platform there, spotting and loading today. Hey, oh, here's Sean, the man himself. How you doing, Sean?
Good. I'll get a PB the next one.
You'll think you'll PB the next one. Oh, okay. Just with a big smile on his face, quietly confident.
So you gotta be quiet.
Yeah. Nah, you can speak to us. You can say hello to your fans.
Yeah.
We'll let you.
All right, Jeffrey, 180.
Well and truly above his PB territory. He put down 160.65. You'll have to start following us, Ben, because we don't have access to our phones.
No.
I mean, we do, but for some reason mine didn't charge last night. It may be because I just passed out after I got home, driving back from Bathurst.
All right, Leo. It's been
Actually,
quite impressive today.
I wanted to read out Leo's little note that got him into powerlifting. It says, powerlifting feels like a condensed version of life, full of highs and lows, but every moment teaches you something. This guy must be like some sort of wizard. Or like Zen master. I don't know. Like that just to me, that's on the money.
It's like Kanye West, modern day philosopher.
Spilling some rhymes. Trains out of Fitness First in Pennant Hill, and I'm sure he's striking fear in the hearts of all the big bodybuilders in that gym.
Oh, that's a real struggle.
Oh, Leo is a Zen master.
There we go.
It shows. He's also a unit in disguise.
All right. Setting up for Alex now. 200 kilo.
Favorite lift of the day so far, definitely Leo, by the way, not big bias. Sorry, guys. 200 kilos for Alex. Again, a tall gentleman.
He's got confidence.
Yeah.
You can see him, he's happy, he's in a good place. That's it.
He went the same color as those plates next to the side of his head.
What a good third lift.
If it's not giving me neck vein, I don't want it for your third. That's how I roll.
That was a good lift. He was happy. You could see he was in a good place for that.
The bread is not the issue, Ben. Although, where's my bread, Eric?
I mean, you don't ask.
I do, actually. I asked you last time.
Oh, did you? Oh. My bad.
Right, Nelson also going for a 200 kilo.
Love these 200s.
It's Eric's favorite time of the day when a 200 comes out.
The brace.
Oh, no, unlucky. Bit of a fold there.
Not today.
You know what? He went for it. I'm here for it. I haven't seen too many blood noses, actually, when it comes to powerlifting comms.
I miss them.
Well, yeah, not these days, right?
No.
Everybody's got their blood pressure under control.
Yeah. So many pills you can take for that.
Yeah.
But I do like it when you see the odd vomit here and there. That's not too bad.
Yeah, I think we had one throw up here once.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
That's pretty. Yeah, that's pretty good.
You see a lot more blood noses in strongman because we're still trying to get our blood pressure under control.
Yeah.
But people are healthier these days. So, like, gone are the times of blood noses. I just get them randomly when it's too hot. That was a nice squat, nice finisher on 202 for his third.
Yeah, I don't really want to say when I get bloody nose much. It's on the odd Saturday night here and there.
Jesus.
Nah, just joking. I'm not that kind of person.
You're not like that anymore, Eric. I think that's the other thing too. We all stopped taking, like, or not we as in me, but people stopped taking drugs, as far as I'm aware. Party drugs.
Yeah.
Which also can cause blood noses. One time at a powerlifting comp many moons ago, that was the rage, and saw somebody black out. So I guess we all got a bit smarter.
That's right.
Yeah, it was a wild time.
All right, Kevin now.
People are-
205.
When people are doing bourbon shots before their lifts, then you know you're in for a good time.
Yeah, smashing down a thing of beer, whole can of beer is not fun.
This is why I do drug and alcohol-free events.
Yeah.
Do it in your
Lot
own
better.
time, not my time. My insurance doesn't cover that. I thought he was going to walk back that too quickly then, and I was going to be like, no,
Good
Kevin!
lift. That almost went into the stratosphere. Jesus. That was fast. That's all right, Haroon now, 215 kilos. He's making pretty nice jumps here. Steady 10 kilos.
Yeah, this is a good consistent rise in attempts. Oh, that was bloody beautiful. He probably could have done like at least 225. I mean, in my opinion, not the person that red lighted him.
222.5.
210 was Haroon's best deadlift. I mean, squat. So he beat that by 5 kilos. Good job, bud.
That's what you want to see for your third. Want to see
Right.
some PBs broken.
Mitch is going to break his PB by 2.2 5 kilos, which is better than nothing. You'll have to forgive my typing on that comment. It was a bit atrocious. I can't really see what I'm doing. There's a microphone in my face.
It's a Sunday.
It's a Sunday. I was literally outside in the sun all day yesterday.
Yeah, it's forgivable.
In Bathurst, of all places. That is a killer mullet that I've just noticed in the crowd.
That man is all strength.
That man has got at least 15% extra strength in that mullet.
Yeah, he must have 2 women following him around all the time. Let's go!
Yes, nicely done. I told you he'd get a new PB by 2.5 kilos. I foresaw it. Mitch is happy.
Great lift.
You know what I really like about powerlifting crowds is occasionally you get these like one jacked old dude that's sitting there hanging out. There's a lot of jacked women in this crowd today too. You can't see because the TV's blocking your view.
I've got a screen blocking the whole crowd.
I can't see the platform. I can see the crowd. I watch the platform on the monitors, but Eric can see the platform, but not the crowd.
All right, Sean. Massive 265. This has got to be. This is monstrous.
All right. Well, nothing but net for Sean because Coach Mitch has put out the facts.
These are facts.
Sean works really hard too, hey? Like, he trains like a fucking machine.
Let's see this.
So one thing about Mitch too is you can hear him. Come on, Sean.
Yes,
come
yes,
on,
yes,
Sean.
yes,
come on.
Whoa!
Oh, fuck.
Ah.
I don't know if they're going to give him that because I think he's sunk at the top. No. So what happened there is he went up and he went back down and he went back up again. So they won't give him that lift because if you see just before the lockout, he loses his hips a little bit and they dropped. But at least we know he can do it.
Jesus. That was monstrous.
I feel like I was going to pass out under that lift.
Wow. All right.
All right, we're going to strip everything down, move the bar down, put the bench back out, and come back and annoy you again shortly.
Yeah, we'll be back soon, guys.
Eric needs coffee.
Yes.
eyes of Medusa was instantly turned to stone.
we're back. Here we go, Kylie. Benching 45 for our opener.
These ATX benches are unforgiving sometimes.
Right, here we go.
Really nice, tidy setup there. Actually, she's working through her cues quite well. Oh, that was a lovely opening bench.
Nice, clean.
Eric, I noticed there was a couple of beers in the fridge.
Yep.
Although I have to drive home. I don't really like beer either. I don't know. Sometimes you drink it because it's there.
Yeah, it's kind of like,
All the monsters that we get free access to, we just drink them because we're there, because they're there.
That's it.
Thanks, Chris.
I have to say I like the Ultra Peachy King.
Oh, get out of town. Peach drinks should not exist.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hang on. Them fighting words, Mel.
What do you mean by that?
I mean that peach drinks are an abomination on the society.
They're not. Okay?
Yeah.
I can't even look at you, Mel. These words hurt me. They're like daggers. All right, Samantha. 57.5.
Some strong arms with these ladies. We should host like a Sunday evening radio show where we talk really low and slow.
Like Richard Mercer. That man, forever my idol.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the best. Good lift from Sam.
All right, well, Ben's on your team, Eric.
We have our shoot cam back. Oh,
You've got a fan, Eric, and I've been sidelined.
see? They are an abomination.
Thank you for your contribution today, Ben, but I will no longer be speaking to you. No, I'm kidding. Everybody can like what they want. I'm totally here for everything, as long as it's consensual.
Exactly, it has to be consensual. That's the most important thing.
100%. Knowles with an opener of 65 kilos on the bar. That is a nice big opener for Knowles. She is a weapon. Oof. I love her ROM. I love a short arm bencher. That's me.
Yeah.
That is a really nice set of leverages to be working with on a bench.
It's that less distance to travel. For me, it's the opposite. I've got a long way to go down and back up.
Which Eric and I get far more excited about bench than anybody else you'll ever know.
This is
Because
our event.
This is our event. This is where we like to powerlift the most. All right, Penny's back after her rice that she cooked next to us previously before at the end of the second set of squats.
The garlic is strong.
I hope that she's okay.
I'm sure.
Garlic chili rice was on the go.
I'm sure she's going to be okay. It's everyone around
everybody
her.
else. Also opting for 65 on her opener. Have you ever listened to anybody else live stream? Are they bad like us?
Yeah, do they talk as much crap as us? Have you ever watched on? Let us know.
Somebody else watching like another powerlifting live stream and like muted us because we're terrible. We're actually supposed to be commentating a powerlifting comp. We keep talking about just random shit.
But that's what you got to keep people engaged.
Yeah,
don't you?
that's just true.
Keep them sort of like on their toes. What's they going to say next? You know, what outrageous thing?
Do you know that there's some federations that have crutch to the crowd with their bench setup? I think that's hilarious. No offense, but
man.
the slugs are on display.
Fucking.
I don't know if you can see her arch from back here, but that is phenomenal.
That's good arch.
The mobility in that woman's back.
Good lift as well.
70 kilos ticked off for Erin.
You know, just in a soft suit, when you're looking at the crowd, be like some flies' eyes just staring at you. You know.
All right, Shay. Also a fantastic bencher. 75 kilos on the bar for Shay. You watch this woman set up. Could you imagine the pound for pound ratio and the strength of this girl? Woman, I should say. I love you, Shay. I love your work. Haven't seen you for a while.
If you can bench equal body weight, you're good. If you can bench over your body weight, you're in another territory.
We're not benching over our body weight, are we, Eric?
No. No way.
Actually, I did bench over my body weight.
I can't. Can't do that.
I did it in a shirt, though. That was nice. I can't fault Shay on anything she does, actually.
Earmuffs. What's the earmuffs for? What earmuffs are you... Ben, what earmuffs are you talking about?
Who's got earmuffs? Are they headphones? Do you mean headphones, Ben?
Yeah, you mean the headphones? Alright, Stuart. 95.
No wrist wraps, no belt, no worries.
Just raw.
Unhinged power from this man. Good setup as well. Oh, that was some beautiful benching there, Stewie. Incredibly happy with that one. Just wait while I try and type something back to you, Ben. I'm doing a shit-house job.
All right, Marcus now, 95 kilos. Blink and you'll miss it. That was lightning fast.
Nah, because we can watch it on the replay. It was quite a frightening setup that he had there, but he was really sinking his traps into the bench.
Yeah. Okay, Sacchetti now. Here we go. Oh.
What do we got? 112 as an opener. 112.5 opener for Soko. See, this like push and slide the traps really cement them into the bench. Honestly, can't fault it.
No.
My favorite thing.
That's a good bench setup.
It was like minimal leg drive in that.
When I see a bench press like that, it brings a little tear to my
Yeah,
eye.
she knows what she's doing.
Because that was chef's kiss.
Yeah, glorious.
That's all I'm going to say. Chef's kiss. All right.
Lenny, 100%. That was light work. I want to see Soko really push her bench today.
All right, so we have Anthony coming out. This is his first lift. Doing bench only today.
Bench only, yeah, man after our own hearts. Well done, Anthony. Don't waste the time and effort anywhere else.
No. Don't worry about the fluff and buff. Just do the most important lift.
Oh. Put some weight on the bar.
Awesome lift. Yeah. Rory now. Bench only as well.
Ben, if you're having trouble staying on the bench, you've seen the size of Eric. He can stay on the bench. Be better.
Yeah, it's not.
I mean, because you're tall though, Eric, right? Like your head doesn't, you know when to stop.
Yeah. It's, I mean, I don't know. It's just easy for me to stay on the bench. I like
Yeah.
lying down.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
There's different ways to get on though, right? Like you can do what Rory's done where you swing out and swing back and then slide in. Or like myself is I sit down, grab the bar, slide under. Because then I kind of know where my eye level has to sit to where the bar is going to be, and then I know when I'm on the bench.
Good
Yes, Ben, that was 100% because you're Team Eric on the Peach Monster. You've awakened the beast, and now I'm just going to be sassy about it. I'm also very tired.
It's all right. Team Eric rules. All right. Peach Monster all the way.
I'm currently drinking a sparkling kiwi and strawberry flavored Celsius because that's the only other thing that's in the fridge. That's not a Monster.
That's just poison. That's what that is.
I just need the amino acids because I'm sunburnt. I forgot all about putting sunscreen on my legs. Oh well.
We're going to be just...
Right, we're going around again. Kyle's come out for 47.5.
Just going really quick. I have to remember, we don't have a really long list of lifters today.
No.
She's got a good bench setup.
Oh, that's what I like. I like a little bit of hesitation in that press out. Just a little bit of struggle. You know that every fibre of the body's going at that point.
All right.
Sam on her second at 60 kilos.
I love the little rituals in the shoot, Cam.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite angles.
I love how coaches like are glorified headphone handlers.
Yeah.
And then you put their headphones on and you're like, what the fuck are you listening to?
Yeah. Why are you listening to ABBA?
Yeah, well, if it's Cameron from Castle Hill, and I know he won't watch this because I can slag him off, he's got like, I don't know, Britney Spears or maybe Shania Twain going in his headphones sometimes
Hey, that's not too bad.
while he's stone lifting.
Yeah. Bit of I feel like a woman.
Yeah. Whatever gets you through the day, Eric.
See, my current thing is Reba.
What?
You know, Reba? Reba McIntyre?
Oh, yeah, okay. Unfortunately, Sam didn't get her 60 kilos. It looks like a bit of a double dip off the chest on that one. So went up and then went down. So they've red lighted her for that, which is part of the rules. It has to be a consistent bar path the whole way.
Penelope.
Mitch has just raided the fridge and taken 16 of the Celsius out downstairs with him. He's probably handing them out to the Piewell crew. There's that many of them here. Love your work, Josh.
67.5.
All right. I just want to call Penny Rice now. Love your work, Penelope.
All right, Knowles.
Going up for 70 on her second attempt. Absolutely flying through these benches today, guys. If you're like me and you look away for 5 minutes, the person is gone.
She's got the right arm length.
Yes. We'll call her T-Rex Jr., shall we? Really good setup as well. So she does what I do. She sits down and then really reefs her traps into the bench. Gets herself set, drops the bum down. Oh, that's a grind. That's what you want. For what it's worth as well, like people don't understand that you actually have to show control in every step of the way. So you have to have control when you unrack the bench so that you can get the down call. You got to have control at the press so you get the press call, and you got to have control when you pressed it out at the rack call.
Your car is parked in our car park out the front. I need you to move it next door into the homemaker centre. We've got a business next door that's trading, and you can't get people in. You've got a car.
People are getting told off for parking in our car park. And it quite specifically says in the rules, if you have a car that's coming today, you have to, not in the rules, in the briefing, that you have to have your car parked next door. It's just fun over there, though, because Guzman's is there. Just park over there, get a burrito, waltz on over.
Oh, man, I could do with a burrito right now. All right, Aaron.
All right. I think Aaron probably could do with a burrito, too, maybe. I don't know. 75 kilos. How many burritos could you get for 75 kilos worth of burritos? Oh,
It's 75 burritos.
fuck ton of burritos. So you have a burrito that's a kilo each. Could you
Is that
imagine?
Is that not normal?
No.
A kilo burrito?
Guzman's don't make you a kilo-sized burrito. You're dreaming. That thing's like
But Mad Mex does.
300 grams tops.
Mad Mex makes the kilo burrito.
Do they?
Yeah,
Nice.
I've had that. I had that for a casual dinner once.
A casual
And
dinner?
They said it was a challenge. I was like, what challenge are you talking about? This is just mad that you have it on offer.
I had no idea.
They offered me a mask with it and everything. I was like, no, I'm all right. Keep the mask. It's not going to fit my head anyway. All right, Shay now.
That'd be like the size of my arm. Was it, like, how big was it? Like a loaf of bread size?
I mean, like, I don't want to put myself to shame here, but it's about that big.
Yeah, right, okay.
Yeah,
Jeez, it was like a loaf of bread size.
was, yeah. I do look at vast amounts of food, and it just does disappear. That is very true.
It's a skill set.
Yeah.
Actually, Eric and I have been on a bit of a weight loss journey together. I'm down like nearly 20. How much are you down?
Oh, 500 grams, something like that.
Nah,
In the
more
last
than
6
that.
months.
More than that.
Yeah.
I find it wild to think that I had 20 kilos sitting somewhere because I still look at myself like I'm 136 kilos.
You definitely don't. Look
Yeah, no, because now I'm not 136 kilos.
No,
All right,
but,
there's Stewie, 100 kilos. Easy as. Job well done. Take that one, sir, and off you go.
good lift.
I'm also getting very jacked again, which I'm super excited about because you stop training competitively, you get a bit fat and fluffy. And then, I
This
don't
is
know,
the constant state that I'm in, though.
fat and fluffy.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm always, but I'm just strong.
Yeah.
I can't help that.
That's why they have open weight categories for people like us because we're
I just like,
we're monsters of humans.
I like to eat and I like to move stuff. Doctors don't understand it.
Yeah, how weird are doctors?
Yeah.
Let's not go on that rant. We should save that for a podcast.
And they say that I'm a beast all the time. They say, hey, you're a beast.
That was a nice bench, by the way. Marcus's setup scares me a little bit with the head back and maybe because I can't do it. I can't hang off the bar like that. He's also got great bench leverages as well, short arms.
Very casual setup.
Yeah. I'd be interested to see what his deadlift it looks like.
And the bar is loaded.
All right,
Soko.
Myth, the legend. Just love her confidence.
I like her setup too. She's pretty consistent with that. Like, just smash those lats into the traps into the bench. Unrack. Drop the backside down. Oh,
Bang.
could you imagine? Could you imagine?
That's so good. You know, when I see myself in videos of me doing a bench and I think, oh, I've got a good arch.
Yeah.
And I realize, no,
Nah.
I'm just I'm flat. My spine is saying something else though, but my body looks
Yeah.
different.
The best cue that I ever got actually was from somebody that was a Canadian Commonwealth powerlifting champion. She's a friend of mine, V. She was also a gymnast, and now she does strongman. But she said rather than trying to arch your back, you just got to focus on pushing your stomach forward. And ever since I started that cue in my brain, much better.
Well, my stomach always just like it's pushing forward anyway.
I was waiting for that.
Good lift from Anthony.
Anthony can join the bench only club with us, because that's the only way to do powerlifting. I'm kidding.
For us it is, yes.
For us, it is, yeah. All right, Team Rory in the chat. Yeah, mate's out. 165 kilos, second attempt. We don't see enough sports headbands anymore, actually. They need to make a resurgence. And I'm being serious. I'm not being sarcastic. I think they're a great invention. I think I said this last time.
Sports bands, do-rags, I don't mind them.
Yeah.
I like the do-rag. Very Marius Pujanovsky. I might do that at my next comp. I'll embarrass the missus if I wear that.
You know what? You should get your son one as well. Matching.
Hey, I would. 100% would. And I already know, Jade, if you're listening,
Jade's not
you know
listening.
I would.
She's not listening.
I'll make her listen to this later anyway.
Yeah, so at about, what are we? 2 hours in?
Yeah, it's all right. I'll remember when. Okay. Kylie now.
50 kilos, third and final. Her 40 had 47 and a half, had a nice grind to it.
This is just about equal body weight. Just got to put that into perspective.
Oh,
Yes.
a little bit of a sleeping tricep there.
Oh.
She might have just done that thing where you can't go down and come back up again. It's like the worst rule in powerlifting.
See, I didn't see it go down, but what the refs might see from their angle, different story. But that's a shame. That's a bit.
Consistent bar pump. Congratulations, Kylie. You are now finished your second lot of lifts, and you're going to go straight on to deadlifts after this.
That's it.
77.5 was her current PB as well, so not too bad. Samantha, coming for redemption. Mr. 60 is going 62.5, which is actually a really good jump. Smart move. Samantha is an enigma on our paperwork, so we know nothing about you,
Keep
Sam.
your secrets.
Yeah, you keep your secrets, Sam. Oh, that's good. 'Twas nice. 'Twas a good bench.
Good bench.
Next up we have Penny. Closing off her bench attempts at 70 kilos.
I just want to know who decided to wear soft suits.
For powerlifting in general,
Yeah, like I don't know where soft suits came from. Like for such a niche sport like this, the
It
last
is-
thing that I'd want to do is put on something that maybe shows my breakfast.
yeah, I'm a bit like, that's the one thing that kind of holds me back from doing any comps.
Yeah.
Is like the idea of having to wear a self suit.
Yeah, definitely.
But you know, like, it's the rules. Them the rules.
All right, let's hope that rice has kicked in now, Pen.
Yeah.
Yeah, all those carbohydrates got to that one.
Fueled by carbs. That's it.
Got like weirdly dark over here. It must be a bit of a shadow.
I didn't stand up.
I just realised if I put my arm up, actually this one, hello, you can see me in the top
Oh,
corner
yeah.
of the screen.
There you are.
There I am.
All right.
All right, Knowles.
Oh.
Now we've got 47 members of Pywell's crew in the crowd now.
Jesus, they're all out.
They're all out. I love it though. I love that there's a community of people that
Yeah.
come together when their athletes compete.
That's what this whole sport should be about.
Yep. They turned up when Pywell took his hand at a novice strongman comp a few weeks ago. They turned up when a couple of the girls and lads did the other powerlifting comp that we hosted. Unlucky, unlucky. Maybe if we got to yell, I mean, not that we got to yell, maybe if there was more yelling. My yells at you when you lift at least 10% to your capacity to execute a lift. It's
See,
facts.
I like
Facts.
threats.
Yeah. Well,
You
you
know.
know what our saying in strongman is? Don't be shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's very motivational.
Yeah, it is. But like the times when a coach threatens to bash you, if you're not going to get it, you're like, yeah, you know what? It's good motivation.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to get hit by Mitch either. That guy used to be a semi-professional boxer
Yeah.
or
like,
fighter. Boxer? Yeah.
Yeah, you just don't want to, you don't want to mess up.
He wouldn't hit you though.
No, but just the threat alone is motivation. Less than he did follow through, in which case.
Left, right, good night.
Yeah.
All right, Erin. Oh, unlucky. So I think what happened there was the loss of control on the way down. So it moved down very quickly. And because you have to pause at your chest in this particular federation, that sometimes you can lose that momentum because you can't bounce it out of your chest. I mean, not really supposed to bounce it out of your chest in other feds, but it's about like just keeping that compression of energy to then transfer the bar back up again. 82.5 kilos for Shay. Wow.
It's impressive. Like,
She is impressive. I think I
That
have a girl
ratio.
crush on Shay. Shay, if you watch this back later, it's because I'm your biggest fan. Okay, I've said it. Matt doesn't count. It's me. Really nice setup as well. Come on, Shay.
hey. Wow. That's just.
Yeah, I think next time around, national record is definitely Shay's.
Yeah. For sure.
And I'm not just saying that. All right, Big Stewie, coached by Harrison, who you can see in the background, giving him a pep talk. Current PB on bench is 105. He's going to go for 105 at comp. Ben, you're exactly correct. Shay can lift more. It's the joy of this sport, is you get to try and try and try and lift more and more every time. Come on, Stewie. Well done. I wasn't sure if Stu was going to go any higher than that today, but I think he was just maybe getting points on the board.
Conserve your energy. Look, as I say this at every comp, bench is not everybody's cup of tea. Most people are
Oh.
squatters and deadlifters.
So Marcus seems to be quite a seasoned athlete. I should have read his notes earlier. 122.5 kg is his personal best on his bench, which he completed in Dubai, UAE in 2019. His notes to what got him into powerlifting was he was too skinny from long distance cycling when he was in France between 2003 and 5. He did triathlons in London in 2005 to 2009. So he decided to start lifting weights to bulk up. And he's just successfully done 107.5 bench.
What a life. I mean, I've never been long distance cycling in France. I've driven through France, but never cycled. That would be some beautiful sights.
Yeah, I can imagine actually. I don't know if I want to, like, would I want to go to France?
Yes. Yes, you do.
Okay, done.
It's a beautiful place.
If anybody would like to fund my holiday to France,
No. No, we don't want to do that.
it's because of the peach comment, isn't it?
Yes.
God, that was nice.
That beautiful lift.
So cool. God, I can't wait to see what this woman does.
Oh, man.
I want to see these deadlifts so bad. She got nothing on our paperwork. It's
Just-
frightening.
Like,
Dark horse. Just
yeah,
a weapon of master lifting destruction. All right, Team Rory. Yeah, fella's out again.
Rory, 170.
You know, I reckon I have the forehead size for a forehead bandana / sweatband.
I think you look good. One.
Yeah, I got the 5 head going, so I reckon I'd suit one. Oh, that looked like a bit of a struggle. We'll see how it goes. 3 white lights.
Good lift.
Let's take it. Take it and run, Rory. Start the car, Rory. Start the car.
Is there a particular colour for your headband, you reckon?
Well, if it was lifting stuff, it'd have to be red.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Red.
Yeah. I don't know.
Maybe a black one? Fluoro pink, maybe?
Nah, I don't really do pink.
What about green? Fluoro green?
I had to do all the Adonis Strongman logos in pink, and I was very upset by that. Chris said they looked fantastic, but I was like, it's pink. No offense to pink. I'm just not, it's not my thing.
All right, here we go.
172.5, nice and controlled, nice and controlled. I reckon Anthony, first of all, congratulations for being a bench-only competitor. We think you are the bee's knees.
Yes.
Definitely could have gone more, though. Yeah.
I think a few extra kilos on that bar would have been pretty handy.
Next time, Anthony. I was going to say we're up to Ashan, but he's not there available. I think his coach is. He's behind him. There we
Just
go.
off to the side. You know what colour I think suits me every now and then? Salmon.
Salmon. You tosser. You just wanted to say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a fan of salmon.
All right, here we go. Sean now, 90 kilos.
All right, 90 kilos.
Very close grip.
Oh, that moved smashingly well. Ashan is a man of mystery, has not provided us any information.
I think he
missed the calls. Bum. We had that on a button at one point, but I don't think we have it anymore.
I don't know which one it is. I know it.
Well,
But I'm not going to start pressing it. I think that's a bit... I'm not cruel.
I'll just do the bum. Leo. Oh, shoot cam's down.
We lost the shoot cam.
We've lost the shoot cam again, Chris. The shoot cam has shat itself. All right, Leo. Don't you touch anything yet, Christopher. Ugh, the Zen master at work. He didn't believe us. He had to double check that the shoot cam wasn't working.
Chris.
Could not take our word for it. Christopher.
When have we lied to you, mate? We're
Chris
always on.
Ross. The man, the myth, the pain in the butt.
Yeah, Chris, we love you. Come on, man.
All right, coming out now, we've got Alex. 100 kilo opener.
Oh, man, somebody's got the mic going
Yeah.
again. All right.
We need one of the kids from last time that was here that was prepared to bring us snacks and all sorts.
Yeah, that was
Where are
nice.
they today?
Yeah,
Where are my
our
little
runners?
friends?
Where are the runners at?
Bought me a coffee and everything. Bless his little cotton socks.
Good lift from Alex. We've got the shoot cam back.
Shoot cam is back.
Yeah, buddy.
Here's Kevin.
Looking nice.
Big Kevy.
It's quite a bit fresh there.
Happy to... He doesn't even look like he's tried today. Look at him. He looks like he's walked straight off the set of a bloody photo shoot.
Yeah. Good looking man.
Not a drip of sweat on him. No red fluster in the cheek.
All right, here we go.
I'm just sitting here and I'm sweating.
I roll out of bed and I sweat.
I don't, because Mitch sleeps with the fan and the air conditioner both going. So I usually come out from underneath about 16 different blankets.
That's the perfect way to live. All right. Oh, nice.
Hey, ooh, that was a
Clean.
nice bench.
See, if I had enough money in the world, I'd follow Winter.
Yeah, that's fair.
You know,
If anybody would like to fund Eric's winter lifestyle,
I'll commentate anywhere in the world. Just pay for it.
but it
You
has
wanna-
to be non-desert related.
Yeah. Or very well air-conditioned places.
Do you know, well, you could probably do that in Dubai. It's pretty fancy in Dubai.
Yeah, I mean,
Could you imagine commentating for the Icelandic Strongest Man? Because those guys were freezing their asses off.
I would probably be in my element quite well there, to be honest.
Jeffrey really set to go.
107.5.
Jeffrey gave us nothing, but by the look of his coach, I reckon he trains at X Gym. What do you reckon?
Just a few hints there.
Yeah.
The giant X on his chest.
Yeah.
Like him to wear.
Oh, that was a nice bench. It's very quiet down there. We need some more Pie Well athletes, because then we get the Pie Well crowd. And speaking of Pie Well athletes, here's
Yeah.
one.
Getting in the zone, listening to some. What do you reckon he's listening to?
My Heart Will Go On by Celine Dion.
Hey, that's a cracker song.
Yeah, it is. Great karaoke song. Opted to chalk his butt as well.
Well, you know.
Extra grippy. Although those ATX benches, they are very grippy and very unforgiving. You cannot bench on that without a t-shirt on. Not that you're allowed to anyway in this sport. You actually have to have a t-shirt on. I can't really fault that, other than that, like, I guess because he's got long arms, he was quite far away from the uprights. Like, it's such a long out. A long handout.
All right. Tony now. 115 kilo opener.
I think Ben wants you to come to New Zealand to be his new best friend, Eric. Tony, 115 in his blue soft suits. Stanky Joe has said, "Sigh, chalking the butt does nothing." You know what? Maybe it makes him feel good.
Yeah, you mean.
He's accentuating his gluteus maximus.
Who are we to judge?
Who are we to judge what gets you in the zone?
You want to chalk your butt? You chalk your butt.
I mean, by the end of the day, the weightlifters in Castle Hill end up completely looking like human lamingtons. So each to their own. Well, then when I do log, I used to look like a human lamington as well. Chalk the whole front of my body.
So,
Until the grip shirt thing became a a go-to.
That's me when I eat biscuits.
Biscuit. Haroon is out with 117.5. We should probably talk about weights now.
Yeah. Let's get back on topic. Let's stay true. All right, here we
Haroon's
go.
had a really good day so far. His squats all looked pretty good. Long arms. Oh, that was nice. Textbook benching.
Just phenomenal.
Can't fault it. Looked great. Shout out to our spotters and loaders today. Spotters and loaders are the backbone of the sport. You should always thank your spotters and loaders and your referees because we do all the hard work. You just come and have to make it look pretty. Chris, did you
All right.
did you enjoy your trip? Chris is, I don't know if you saw that in the camera. No, because it wasn't on the camera. He fell up the stairs. All right, Billy is coming out to do 130 for his opener. Every time somebody has the name Billy, I think of Adventure Time. He's like, Billy.
Billy. All right, here we go.
That was good.
Very good lift.
I feel like it wasn't an effort though, but it's his opener, so we'll forgive him. Yeah,
So-
big Shawnee D, 135 as an opener. A bit of Eric, fucking, what's his name? Old mate walking around with the water bottles. Evan's just handing out water in front of the camera. I don't think he realized there was a camera. Sean does not want to hand out. Told the spotter to get the hell away from him. No, I'm kidding.
All right. 135, good opener. That's a very good opener. Wait, did I miss something?
Didn't get the start command because his elbow wasn't locked.
Oh, okay.
So
I thought the computer glitched or something. I was
Yeah,
staring at
no.
the screen.
So she was tapping her arm, indicating that your arm wasn't completely locked out. So like I said before, you have to show control when you unrack.
Oh.
And they won't let you press, see, until you can show control. So unfortunately, he doesn't get that one because he's had to unrack the weight twice. Bugger. Oh well, he's got 2 more attempts to go. Here comes the other Mitch. There's always a Mitch.
All right, here we go. 137.5.
Got into powerlifting because one of his good friends was doing it, so I decided to give it a go, and I have never looked back. 2.5 years in the sport. Good job.
What a good friend.
You know what they say about bench press, though, Ben, is Monday, International Chest Day. So all of the chest accessories will also help you get a big chest. Eric and I are just gifted and genetically got one.
Can I say, I'm born to look like a barrel.
That's what happens when you're... Well, I'm part Icelandic. What are you?
Well, my background,
Yeah.
Scandinavian.
Yeah, see, we're big people because we come from the Viking era.
Yeah. Actually, I've done my genealogy. I'm almost like think of the whitest white.
Yeah.
But then I have like this little 1% of Spanish.
Oh, yeah. They were doing a lot of invading back in the day, so...
Yeah. But that, that little 1% of Spanish, that's the 1% that makes me think I can dance. All right, Sean now, 90 kilos again. Now,
Coming out to have redemption on this one. Made the call to do it again rather than go heavier. That's fair. Might not be feeling super confident. That was better.
Good lifts. Yeah. As I said, I'm not a coach or anything, but a little unconventional lifter, Ashan is, I think.
Yeah, well, like a narrow grip bench would be predominantly for shoulder health. So I totally wore the wrong shorts today too. I didn't know I was going to be sitting down all day. I actually wasn't supposed to be helping Eric today, and I literally came and sat down because there was a chair. Normally, Eric and I do these live streams together, and here we are, back again, reunited for another powerlifting comp.
Reunited.
Leo, you are amazing. 100 kilo bench, nice and tiny, controlled the whole time. The Zen master at work. You know, yesterday I broke out into song a couple of times. When I was doing the emceeing, I was trying to get people's attention, and I don't know, broke out into song.
Was it like the I'm So Lonely song?
No, I was kind of just like singing their names.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, or like singing out to the competitors. And then somebody's like, "Oh, you've got a really nice singing voice," and I was like, "All right."
Yeah, you know what? Like sometimes when you just people when they belt out, I'm not just saying you, but anybody. If you belt out a random tune, sometimes it can just be on point.
Yeah. All right, Alex, 107.5. Nice small jump there. Sorry, I was a bit far away from the microphone. This one isn't the one that allows me to lean back because Chris has given me the most ridiculously short score. So unlike last time when I was dying of heat stroke up here, I could lay back in the chair. This time, not so much.
Good lift from
Alex has gotten 3 white lights. I don't think Rory gives a shit.
Yeah. No.
I think he's too busy worried about what he's doing himself. Right, Jeff. Jeff at 115 on the bench. All I know is, Ben, when I'm competing as being somebody as seasoned as I am with things that I do, I don't give 2 shits what anybody else is doing.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Jeffrey, 115.
Oh, come on, Jeffrey. Come on, Jeffrey. No. So he won't be able to go up from here, but it also maybe looks like he's hurt his shoulder. I'm going to watch that replay because we have a replay and you guys don't.
Shit, he probably pressed a bit too hard then.
I hope he's okay. Nothing major. We'll see if he comes back for a third. Oh, yeah. Nobody listens to us with any level of seriousness anyway, Ben. No. We're not even a part of this federation and or sport, really. We just kind of turn up and talk shit because
we like to.
Because we like to. And I don't think anybody else would do it.
Yeah. I like the sound of my own voice.
Yeah. I kind of like half work for Adonis, but don't. So I'm always just here.
Yeah. And I'm always just at Adonis.
Yeah, we both train here. I think we're both like the OGs for memberships.
Yeah, about like 8 years I think I've been a member now. Something like that.
Oh, shit. I joined in 2016.
Yeah, about 2017. Yeah.
Yeah, about 9 years, 10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit, we're getting old.
Yeah. I still feel like I'm in my 20s, bro.
All right, Nelson. Coming
Nelson. Let's do the chant. Nelson. Just looked over and James is getting naked next to me. What the hell's going on?
Torn pec or shoulder on bench, most likely injuries, right?
Yeah, as well as a bruised ego. Come on, Nelson, you.
No.
Nah. Good call on Nelson's part, shaking his head, getting him to take it off him rather than trying to
Now,
catch it.
my experience on torn pecs or injured shoulders on bench, you only get that obviously if you overdo the movements or you put too much weight on it.
Yeah.
That's really,
I've seen probably more torn pecs under a bench than anything else.
yeah. If you're doing it right, it shouldn't really be.
Bicep.
shoulder.
I've seen two biceps and maybe 3 pecs go
Yeah.
as I arc back in my archives of brain.
I don't know. Shoulder injuries, it's only if your shoulder flares out.
All right.
Like too
Tony and also Chris adjusting his pants on the live stream at the moment. 122.5. Tony's having a great day. Yes, buddy.
Nice.
I think the next one is going to test that man's might. But that's what we want. You know, I just like instinctively yawned at the same time as Mitch yawned at the back of that shoot cam just then. I looked over and I was coming out of yawn and so was he. That's my boyfriend.
He's staring right at the camera too. It's
Yeah.
like he knows.
He's giving me the eye.
All right, here we go. Haroon, 125.
Now I can smell nail polish. What is happening today? Paint?
I don't know, it brings me back to my youth, that smell.
What does that smell?
I don't know. I don't know.
Nice second attempt there for Haroon. 125. Good. That's a good jump, actually. I like that.
Very solid jump.
Yeah, very solid. If you are in Sydney and you're interested in getting into powerlifting, you could definitely hit up any of the Adonis Athletics. If you're a powerlifter looking to compete platform and you're not sure how to get there and you're not really ready to jump out there yet, you are more than welcome to put your hand up to come and help out. We take volunteers of all sorts and all experience. We will teach you, guide you, and feed you on the most part when Bambi is here to feed us with his Costco sandwich platters. God, Bambi, I miss you so much today. I never thought I'd say I miss Bambi, but today I do.
Yeah. Acetone maybe or smelling salts. No,
It's definitely not ammonia. It's definitely not acetone. It's definitely a paint-like substance.
I think it's sweet buns.
Oh, come on, Sean. Bad luck. He's not having a good day with his bench today. But that's okay, because you get 3 chances, and also he gets to deadlift after this, and I'm pretty sure that's his favourite anyway.
That's the thing. Bench is not. It's not everybody's.
Everybody hates bench except for us. So just say it like it is.
Yeah.
You, me, and Damien, the guy that taught me how to bench, are the only people that like benching.
Oh, well, then again, most of the guys who are spotting today.
Are benchers.
Yeah.
Evan, he's a
Evan.
bench king. We actually made a competition specifically just for Evan, equipped bencher,
He's the gentleman in the red shorts.
in the background, yes.
Looking cash. He's judging everyone.
I wish Evan would give us a twirl.
Just see him judging that. Look.
All right, Mitch. 140.
Oh, no.
No, just getting himself reset. Despite my height, actually, I like to use bench blocks. So I like to have blocks underneath my feet because my height is predominantly made up of my torso. My legs are actually quite short. So you can do that in some feds. You can put little bit risers underneath your feet so that you can actually reach and get a bit more leverage out of your legs. Plus, I do not have the hip mobility to fold myself in half like that.
If somebody at home is a good artist, just based on the way we've described Mel, can you draw her with short arms,
arms
short legs,
and
a
long body.
torso. You know, just
All right, Skanky Joe is also a part of the bench club. You are allowed to be in the bench only club, as long as you don't really do anything else. There's a reason why my nickname is T-Rex as well, though. Although T-Rexes have, like, in some instances, short torsos. One of my coaches once looked at me when I was, like, coming out of a lift and being all in pain and my arms were folded up. And he was like, haha, you look like a T-Rex. And that's just, it's been my nickname ever since. Well, Ben, you're missing out on not coming back to Sydney. That's all I can say. Although I'm pretty sure it's a bit more picturesque in New Zealand than it is here. I went to Auckland last year. It was cold. Had to go for work. Didn't get to do much. Went to the volcano outside of Auckland City. It's like dormant. It's all grassed over. But they have all these like really cute little signs that says, please do not enter the crater. The intrusive thoughts that I had that day, sir, were just wild.
please share some.
I just wanted to roll down the crater or push people into it because there was absolutely no fencing. And it looked like a really nice grassy meadow down to the bottom. It'd probably take you a couple of hours to get rescued out of it. Ashan, third and final bench, 100 kilos on the bar. You think after all this time, Eric, that we wouldn't have any stories left to talk about?
Oh, those stories all the time.
What a save, honestly. Like, I thought that was going straight towards his knees. Ah, bugger. Look how far forward it comes on the replay. Like, his wrists just go that way. I don't know that bar was moving consistently straight the whole time.
And
If
ref
you're-
saw something.
Yep. This is why there's 3 referees down there, and Eric and I have been banished to the staircase up here. Hello. See? I can wave my hand. We're not allowed down there.
We got...
No, the volcano that I went to, Ben, was literally just on the doorstep of Auckland City. I don't know if that's the Maori name for it, but that's not what I remember it being called. It looked like a fun time rolling down the hill, though. They should put a little staircase on it so that you can do the roly-polies and then walk out.
Just take a toboggan. Is it a toboggan? Is that what it's called?
A toboggan.
A toboggan?
Mount Eden. Yes, you are correct.
Oh, yes. Well, if I ever went to New Zealand, it would only be to all the Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, you know how you have to book that months in advance? Like months. Even in this day and age, you still have to book it months in advance. Continues to bring joy to all of the people that come across Lord of the Rings. Actually, our sword hold for Western Sydney Strongest in a couple of weeks, months, is actually Aragorn's sword.
Ooh.
Yeah, I've got two of the kind, I should say, that we're dangling some chains from.
Oh, Leo, come on.
I thought time stopped for a minute there. He held on to that one for a good few seconds. I was like, wait, am I glitching?
Just stopped.
It's just that right tricep, not playing dice today. No.
Oh, and our shoe cam is stopped. Okay.
Yeah, cool. You know what, shoot cam? You had one job. You've been demoted. At least it's not like the other time we were doing this and it was so hot that the cameras were malfunctioning and everybody looked like they were made out of water.
Yeah, that was pretty hot that day.
All right, Jeffrey, 115 to close out his third bench. Missed it on the second. Maybe he feels more confident coming back now to do it.
Slow descent. Oh, no.
Unlucky, Jeff.
Yeah, his shoulder's going to be playing up on him.
Not happy. 120 for Kev is what I just heard the announcer say.
Ooh.
120. Like, oh my God. You haven't lived then, Ben, because we retry everything.
Yeah, you gotta.
Nothing a bit of ammonia can't fix, mate.
Yeah,
This is why Eric and I are riddled with arthritis.
yeah. Adrenaline and smelling salts. That's all you need. Get you
A
through
nice
anything.
big back slap. Job done.
Yeah. I did a whole.
Somebody else is cooking.
Yeah.
Fuck's sakes. Why are we sitting next to the
I don't
kitchen?
know, so-
Honestly.
It's a curse.
I'll meet you at Guzman's later, Eric.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get some
Guzman's, you definitely need to sponsor Powerlifting Mates and myself and Eric.
Have we not approached them yet?
Don't know. Fun fact, the guy on the Guzman bag actually trains at Adonis in Granville.
Serious?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, dear. Shout out to George Massa. He's the bloke on the side of the Guzman's bag with the chili hanging out of his mouth.
that'd be a mad sponsor.
Yeah.
Like chicken burritos all
I don't
around.
think he's even sponsored by them. They were doing he was working in construction at the time and they were building one of the Guzmans and they needed to take branding photos and he just happened to be there. And they were like, yeah, you look the part.
Look Mexican.
Yeah, you look Mexican. He's not. But yeah, cool. Imagine your face being all over Guzman bags.
Yes, come on.
Come on, Nelson. He got further than he did last time. Genuinely, what the fuck is getting cooked? Because my God, it smells good.
Oh, Lord.
Ben has already pinched his sciatic nerve on Wednesday, going too hard on a squat.
Is that it?
Is that it? What was your squat, Ben? You're not allowed to heckle him. He's your best friend.
Weak. Shit's weak. No, I'm joking. I'm just joking, mates.
I thought he was Team Eric for a while there.
Yeah, but I mean,
Maybe by the end of this, he's going to be like, you know what? Those guys are idiots.
yeah.
We are.
I mean, I already
We
think
are.
that. I already think that about us anyway. That's all right.
We are idiots. Eric and I have been friends for more than 10 years, I think.
Yeah, about that.
And now we're just like, how's it going, dickhead?
Yeah, it's just him having a good time.
You know what, Ben? Everybody has to start somewhere. I'm just messing with you, bro.
That was.
I'm injured at the moment, so I can't say shit about squats.
All right, Haroon now. 130 kilo on the bar.
I was doing 115 kilo box squats the other day. 130. Ooh, that's a nice looking barbell, isn't it? Come on, you bastard.
On. Yes.
See, told you, words of encouragement from Mel. What a fantastic number for Haroon to finish on.
That's a really
Equal
good bench
equal PB at comp. That's what you want.
number. Yeah.
I wasn't actually sure he'd get that one because the second one looked like it was taking it out of him. So I'm glad that he got that on the third, actually. And he even went up in weight.
All right, I'm really hoping Sean gets this. At least put these numbers on the board.
I'm glad that you've seen the light from bodybuilding, but you should definitely try strongman. If you're anywhere near Auckland, you need to go to Get Strength. Go and visit my buddies there. They'll look after you.
All right, good unrack. Let's see this.
Come on, Sean, you son of a bitch.
Ah,
Oh, fuck's sake. Bugger.
That's
Now I'm fried. Nah, that's all right. We'll wait until we're finished. What do you got? Oh, we're getting offered food. What have you got for food-wise? Oh. No, I think I'll bury myself in some tacos later.
I'll go. I'm good at the end. Right.
Do you have candy? Yeah. Yeah, bring us candy. The nose type. Nah, kidding.
Ah,
Gotcha.
ah,
That
yeah,
was
there
a
we
walk.
go.
You walked into that one.
That's on the internet forever. Haha.
I was going to say I spent too long about it.
Well, there's nothing to do out there.
Unless you want to train, then definitely hit up One Strength. That was such a fantastic looking gym.
This is,
South Island. There's no gyms down in the South Island, is there?
it should be.
Oh, Evan's got the candy bowl and he's running around on the platform. Evan! Bring
Gonna
us
keep
the
everybody
candy. Okay, Mitch is out. 140. Redemption on this one. Let's see how he goes. After this one, I think we just announced there's going to be a 10-minute intermission, which means Eric and I can stretch our legs.
Yes, sir.
Come back and
Definitely.
heckle Ben a bit more.
All right, Billy, 145.
Billy or Mitch? We're up to Billy now.
Billy.
I'm too busy looking at the replay. Fuck's sake. The other screen is so far out of my peripherals, it's not even funny. And I've got the world's shortest microphone lead. Oh, come on, Billy.
Run!
Oh, yeah, Titan Strength is down there. I don't know Titan Strength do too much in regard to strongman, though.
No, I don't think they do.
All right, 10-minute intermission. I need to stand up because my legs are so sweaty now that I think I've made a swamp underneath my butt.
Yummy. All right, we'll be back soon, guys.
Take a look at yourself now. Take a look at your life. Wow. Breathing deep and tell me your lies. Stare straight up into my eyes. Go. Just go. Have no respect. Trick me with your sweet, sweet eyes. Let the serpent be a disguise. Take the apple from the tree. None of your bullshit can fool me. No. You know. I've no regret. Trying to get up, I'm trying to find it. The pictures keep changing. Reality's fading. Feeling so
Alrighty. And we're back. We're about to kick off deadlifts. You see, we're just still setting up slowly. But, alright, here we go. Kylie now. Opening up on 100 kilo. Now this is going to go super quick. Good lifts. This is going to be one of those lifts where most people would just go ball to the wall for it. They tend to give all that they've got on these sort of lifts, particularly the last ones of the day. They've either saved their energy for it or they've just, this is what they specialize in.
I went on a recon mission and got some snakes.
Ooh.
Ooh, help yourself.
I'll have one.
I don't think I'm going to eat all of them, although I probably might. I did run though.
Got to build that energy
That
back
was not
up.
a smart move.
Good lift. $132.5.
I have no idea what brand of snakes these are, Ben. They were in a jar. They do kind of give a hint of Allen's there.
Bit of Allen snake.
Yeah. It's a snake.
Smike. Slippery snake.
That was a nice, it's a nice easy opener there for Aaron.
All right, Knowles, 135 for an opener. Woo!
I've found my paperwork and statistics and numbers, and I'm really considering getting another monster out of the fridge.
That's a lot of caffeine. That's okay.
Hello, my name is
Yellow.
Caffeine.
Excellent deadlift form.
There's Shy Che coming out.
Gee, that's almost like 3 times body weight.
Yeah.
Almost.
There we go. There is another monster on the go.
Here we go.
Easy. Pound for pound, what a friggin' unit.
Just slayed those weights.
We asked for candy before and we got given these weird sherbet things. I don't know if I'm a fan.
Yeah, they're a bit,
But that's why I went and got snakes.
they're a bit on the unique side.
Yeah. Do you know what my favorite candy is?
Eye candy. Nose candy.
Mitch, no Twizzlers. Cherry flavored Twizzlers.
I have not had a Twizzler in forever.
Like the normal Twizzlers are great, but they brought out a cherry flavored recently. Yes, Ben, you can do conventional and sumo in this particular federation. All powerlifting federations allow you to do sumo or conventional.
Yeah.
It's entirely up to you how you feel like you want to deadlift. Strongman, no sumo. Have a really wide stance, but your arms still have to be on the outside. Difference between strongman and powerlifting deadlifts is you can't hitch in powerlifting. You also have to have one continuous motion of the bar, so you can't stop. Oh, that was a good deadlift, Marcus. Where have you been hiding that one, buddy? Eric has now hit the delirious zone. He's rocking from side to side at the moment too.
It's, when I start making just sounds instead of words.
Yeah, I ate a handful of somebody's Guzman chips out, so I've got some carbohydrates in my body.
Oh, that's good. I've had nothing. Just hadn't really. This is like the first things I've eaten all day.
There's fucking protein muffins behind us, bro.
Yeah, but I need protein. All right, 172.5.
You better hit 200.
I'm seeing a 200. I'm foreseeing it. Stuart, 180, getting loaded onto the bar.
Big Stewie. I always like it when lifters wear something that's a little bit unconventional. That way you remember them, right? Because there's a couple of blokes that are all kind of dressed the same out there.
Yeah.
And it's nice to have a little bit of personality show through.
Yeah, just a little bit.
These A7 suits are very reminiscent of the old Harris branding, though. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, the orange.
I thought it was a Harris suit because of the split down the middle.
Yeah.
But no.
It does look very...
I was wrong.
Very familiar. All right, and I think we're back around.
We're back around 110 kilos.
This is going to go quick. So quick.
And the bar is done for Kylie.
Kylie with 110 kilos.
Just killing it. And off she skips off. I like the little...
Yeah, still having fun today.
That's what it's all about, having that fun. You know, if I skip off, I look like a weirdo. But when other people do it, it's cool.
You know what? Let's just skip down to the platform later.
I wish I could, but my ankles just won't let me.
I wonder if there's another APA shirt that I can chuck on for the photograph because I'm currently in a Mayhew strength and conditioning shirt.
Don't worry about it.
I'll just tuck that logo away. No, actually, you know, I drew that.
Yeah, don't.
Nah, that's on display. Fuck 'em.
Don't be ashamed of it. It's all right.
Mayhew strength and conditioning for all of your strength and conditioning needs. No, I'm kidding.
That's all you need. Bit of the Mayhew.
Yeah. Samantha. Fantastic second deadlift. Nice jump. Looked easy. Gee, I hope you're going balls to the wall for the third.
Right. Erin. 142.5.
Very proud of these ladies today. They've put on a fantastic show. The strength that is coming out of the generation of lifters that are gracing the platforms these days. Can't fault it.
No.
Nice. Nicely done.
This is something I think that's the biggest thing that I enjoy watching is the growth of women in sport.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it really is a...
Once upon a time, it was just a guy thing.
Yeah.
Occasionally, there was a couple of really, just animal-sized women that were just ripping some hectic weights, but now there's more and more different variations of female strength. I wondered why the floor looked different, and I've only just realized there's a piece of carpet down.
Yeah, it looks good though.
One of the requirements for this federation is actually having a continuous piece of carpet underneath the lifter.
Oh, is it? I did not know that. Maybe I should have read the rules a little bit.
One continuous piece of flooring of varying different grades, so potentially it's basically just a piece of carpet. One thing I liked about Get Strength, Get Strength in New Zealand was they had Persian rugs under all the combos. And like other carpets underneath the combos.
Wallah, inshallah.
Yeah. Shay's back for her second attempt, 147.5. First sumo lifter of the day.
Yeah.
What is happening with the sound in my ears? It keeps cutting out.
Just picking up. Where the mic
everything.
picks up. Yeah. Excellent lifts.
Next up, we have Penny with 155 kilos for her second attempt.
Yeah, I can't fold that.
It's perfect.
All right, Penny, I hope that rice is, all that carbs have kicked in, babe.
Well, they would have.
Yeah, they would have.
They would have.
They would have got him.
Don't sound like that.
I don't even know. Kind of sounds like that. You can play a guessing game. Guess it. Kind of would have. Was that me or Eric?
I don't know.
That was a really nice second deadlift there for Penny.
Perfect.
Three words, good lift. Next up, we have Zoko taking 187.5 kilos.
She's not going to see this till later, but Penny, I hope that your third attempt is much bigger than that. Like, I'm thinking 175.
This is 187.5. I'm getting adrenaline just watching this.
If she doesn't go 200, I'm gonna eat this microphone.
I'm not that hungry. Eh?
No, I just eat it out of spite. I'll stand here and chew it and spit it out.
That's a very expensive.
Very expensive display of frustration.
Yeah. Hey.
Oh my God, Soko.
200.
You are fantastic. Please do 200. 200.
There has to be a 200
Trying to
in
give
that.
the 200 vibes down to
Yeah.
this. If anybody has Soko's number or coach's number, you tell them we want 200. Carissa, I'm looking at you.
Deadlift and Eric.
Deadlift and Eric. Yeah, that'd be you on the platform.
Yeah. If it was a burning building situation, I know you can get me out.
Yeah, Soko, we want to see if you have the capacity to rescue Eric.
That's it.
All right, Big Marcus.
There you go.
207.5 is his current PB that he set when he was in Dubai in 2019. 190 today. I reckon we'll see 210 on his third. What do you reckon?
Yeah, 210. Yeah, definitely.
Oh, yeah, definitely. That was fantastic. Just a little saunter off the platform. You know what? Strongman, I'd give it to you. I'm going to say that for everybody that fails their deadlift today.
What
This is why I'm not a referee.
did he not?
Hips, I think. Soft hips on the lockout or soft knees. Eric, jeez, mate. Nice work, Stu.
3 words, it's a good lift. Next up, we've got Kylie taking 117.5 kilos for her third attempt. Guys, these are literally the last lifts of the day. Please get behind every single person here. We are a very important community and it's a very inclusive sport and we like to support.
Now they're asking people to yell.
Now?
Now, last lifts of the day. I don't know. I think Eric's mum was trying to call him.
No, it's my sister.
His sister. Okay. We have our phones. We just don't look at them for the majority of the day. Plus, mine's going to die for some reason. Maybe I didn't plug it in last night. Let's go, Kylie. 117.5, third and final lift of the day. She's had a great day. She's been happy all day.
Oh, no.
Don't think she's going to get that. Looked like a little bit of a hitch on the leg. Nope. Guess what, Kylie? Would have counted in strongman.
Yeah, it would've come over to the dark side.
So the reason that one didn't go through, guys, is she's kind of leant back a little bit. You can see it from the side, and she's dragged the bar up her leg, which quantifies as hitching.
Yeah, which is totally allowed in strongman.
Or reefing. Hitching is when it bounces up your leg. Anyway,
Is it reef?
would have counted in strongman. It's going to be the line for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
Stop eating my hand. That wasn't Eric. Eric wasn't eating my hand.
I'm not eating anyone's hand. I'm not nearly hungry enough. All right.
That was a nice deadlift.
Very nice control.
I was feeding one of our last remaining snakes to my partner Mitch, and he decided to eat my hand at the same time. So now that's on live stream forever.
Yes, it is.
People pay for that kind of content, Mitch.
They do.
They do.
$1.99 a month or something. All right.
All right, up now is Samantha. 150. Nice 10 kilo jumps for her deadlifts today. Her last one looked pretty good though. Bit of fatigue. Remember, they have been at it all day. We've been running 2 flights of lifters consecutively after each other. Get those goddamn hips through, woman. Hey. Well, that's what you want to see on a third. Like, good. You know what? Would have counted in strong.
Yeah, it would have. That's the thing, right? You watch half of this, you're like, that would have counted in
Yeah,
strongman.
I can't fault that. That's why I'm not an APA lifter. I mean,
Yeah.
referee. Those ladies down there doing God's work. Actually, they've swapped now. There's a gentleman down there refereeing. I'm very sorry to anybody from the APA. I don't actually know who you are. Probably should have been given an introduction by... Let's blame Chris, shall we?
Yeah, Chris. It's all your fault, Chris.
Yeah, we won't blame Rosie. We'll blame Chris. Rosie's been a fantastic host today. She's hosting this competition, and she trains out of this gym. So it's nice to see athletes getting around putting on competitions.
Shay now. 155.
155 for Shay.
This is monstrous.
This is insane. Like, I get like a 200 plus deadlift, but... I didn't mean to moan like that. I just thought that was great. Poor Shay. You are amazing. Well done.
That was incredible. Fantastic lifts.
All right, here comes Knowles. I'm busting out of the back room.
And the bar is loaded to Knowles.
This is everybody's on their feet. The entire Pywell community has turned up. There's 105 of them in the crowd at the moment.
Oh, come on!
I don't know. She got stuck just at the top of her shorts and didn't get those hips through. That wouldn't have counted at strongman because there was no hips through. That still is the same thing we have consistent.
That saddens me a little bit.
Ben, I'm allowed to crush on Shay. I know Shay. I've known Shay for a while. I think she's amazing. We both suffer from endometriosis, and I think when people have that condition and they're able to do what she does and what I could do, it's inspirational, to be fair. And she's so small, and she can lift so much.
Yeah, 3 times her body weight.
Yeah.
All right. Good help me.
All right, Penny. Oof, that was a good deadlift.
Textbook. Perfect. Easy peasy.
Yes, she's doing 200. Whoa. We get what we want. We get what we want. And she's going to make a mockery of this barbell. I've known people that have trained consistently for years to get a 200 kilo deadlift. And she's going to make this look like a piece of art.
Yes, ma'am.
Eric has no words. I could see that from the side angle from where I am, and it looked incredible.
There aren't words for these things. Maybe sounds and just thoughts. But that was graceful.
Ah, dear. All right, we're done now. No.
Yeah.
Big Stewie, 207.5. Just shy of a current PB of 210. You know, we came out just to have a good time, get some numbers on the board, and tick a few boxes. Yes, Stuart.
Yeah, buddy.
That deserves a back slap when I see you at the gym on Monday. Although it'll probably be Tuesday at this point. You'll probably be knackered by then.
Sorry, say again?
I said that deserves a back slap when I see him at the gym on Monday, but I'm assuming he won't be in on Monday.
Probably not.
So probably Tuesday. All right, Marcus. Marcus kind of gives me the vibes of like international spy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man of mystery.
Man of mystery. No, okay. Look at it. Just the saunter off the pad. Consistently, just like, you know what, I know my vibe.
I'm a little bit confused about what happened there, but okay.
I just don't think he wanted it. I think he was done.
That's fine. That's all good and dandy.
His partners asked him down there what he was doing, and he was like, nah, it's fine. The nya is me impersonating what he was saying. I'm assuming he just was fine. Ben, you've obviously never met a bunch of strongmen, because that's the one thing that we do after we've competed. We all just go back to the gym.
Yeah, we live in the gym.
Arshan is coming out with 155 for his opener.
Here we go.
Arshan. Oof, done.
Nice.
Well done. I think he was waiting to be
Good
left.
lift.
I think he was waiting to be let go from the platform there. And he was like, looking at the referee, and she's looking at him with his like awkward stare, like, you can go.
Like, you're all right, bro. Yeah, but like, good lift.
Yeah, that was nice.
No mistakes.
No mistakes. Good stance.
All right, Leo now.
Mr. Zen himself. Look at those quads.
Yeah.
Good Lord. Who's been hiding those? Oh, underneath sleeves. Jesus. Billy, 100 and... Sorry, did we just shout this?
No. It's all right. My eardrums don't care.
Billy. 180 for Billy. First lift. It's not chalk, it's baby powder, bro.
Yeah.
It's baby powder.
Yeah, you put a bit of a
It's the souls of babies. Not the baby powder you put on babies. It's no. I'm just gonna stop.
That's grim.
Grim's my middle name.
So he.
We don't make baby powder candy jokes anymore. Baby powder is actually the bane of our existence when it comes to being a gym goer / gym operator,
Just gets everywhere.
because it just doesn't go away. Somebody once got a bunch of chalk all over our sandbags. You know how?
Trouble.
Yeah, I mean baby powder.
Yeah,
Somebody
that's
once got a bunch of baby powder all over our sandbags.
Yeah, it's not good.
And when you know how shitty sandbags can be to use as a piece of equipment, imagine it covered in baby powder.
Slippery.
Specifically, chalk location, baby powder locations outside of the gym for people to powder themselves up. All right, Jeffrey, show us how it's done, bro. Oh, he's got chicken socks on. Yay.
Opting for the
Double overhand, sumo.
double overhand sumo.
Goodness me.
Impressive.
It is giving me neck vein though, so I'm here for it.
Solid
Oh
lift.
no.
Oh,
They didn't like his chicken socks.
that's not.
I'm going to watch that replay. That's weird. Anyway, this is again why I'm not a referee for the APA.
So
Haroon,
from sumo deadlift to real deadlift.
conventional is the word.
I mean conventional deadlift.
Oh, that was a good one. You know what? Don't yuck other people's yums, Eric. If they would like to do a sumo, then so be it.
I kid, I joke. Dang.
Haroon's had a really good day. But just consistently good powerlifter.
Yeah. I think some people have a game plan in these sort
Yeah.
of moments.
Tony's out with 205. Ugh. Makes good work of that one.
Nice.
Maybe he could have some blue chicken socks.
3 white lights. All right, Alex, 210. He's just here to have a good time.
Yeah, I think Alex is having a great time. I think Alex is from Breakthrough, right? That's what I'm getting from the top of the
I
shirt.
think so.
Breakout? What does it say there? It doesn't say anything on your paperwork, Alex.
Secrets.
Keep your secrets and lies.
Good lift. Clean.
No, I don't know that. That's not Breakthrough.
No, I don't know what that is. All right, Kevin. Yeah, buddy.
Kevin also looks like he's just walked off the set of a photo shoot.
What a good-looking man.
Yeah.
Good on you,
Got
Kevin.
good, strong features and a glorious hairdo.
Yeah. Could be jealous. Don't lie.
If,
All
he,
right.
if he was in a boy band, I reckon he'd be the heartthrob one.
215.
Oh, nicely done, Kevin.
He is a bit of a heartthrob, isn't he? 215 kilos. All right, Michelin. 217.5.
Oh, just edging him out by a few kilos. But you know what? It all comes out in the wash at the end, because we do this based on your body weight and the amount of weight that you've lifted. So you could have the biggest deadlift of the day, but you could also have some tiny little monster that's beating you to it,
Yeah. So,
like Shay.
if I could lift 3 times my body weight, I would be happy.
Yep. I want to know why Mitch has the logos of his belt blocked out. Or has something on his belt blocked out, not the logos. What's he put on there? I bet he's drawn penises. Nelson, 240 opener. Highwell crews all on their feet watching. You can expect those guys to get real loud later.
That's a good lift. Ooh.
Shawnee. I was talking to Sean in the car park, actually. I was like, what happened with your bench? And he's like, I don't know. This wasn't benching.
It's a fair answer.
Man of simple words. Just here to have a good time.
Yeah, sometimes you're just not feeling it. Especially if it's not your thing. It's understandable.
You know, we made him wash his knee sleeves because he just wasn't doing it, and then they fell apart, so he had to buy new ones. Opting for the conventional deadlift. Just an animal.
260.
3 white lights, redemption on the deadlift.
Easy. All right, and we're back around.
Which Nelson are you talking about? Wasn't there 2 Nelsons? Oh no, there was 2 Jeffreys. No, there is Nelson Gordon. Is that because he's your friend? Ashan, second attempt, 165.
Oh,
He's come out and opted to lift something that matches his outfit.
yeah, it does actually.
Yeah.
It's good to have that color coordination.
We know that Ben's into redheads. There we go.
Hey. You
Count-
like the fire?
Counts you out, Eric.
It's all right.
Leo, 170 at 86, does that say on the screen? 86 kilos body weight. 66. Can't tell. 66? Yeah, 66.
Yeah, 60. That's a lot of weight.
That's a lot of weight, my friend. But those quads, they look like they could support the weight of the world, to be fair.
Power.
Almighty legs.
All right, Billy.
Billy, 190. 210, you reckon, for his third, or through just 200?
I think he'll be doing, if he does 205.
You have
for
to
his third.
forgive my eyesight, Ben. The screen is actually about 1 metre and a bit away from me, so just having to squint. Nicely done, Billy.
Easy.
Consistent deadlift, came out, did it, dropped it, walked away.
Oh, there's Evan. Hi, Evan. Hi.
The real McCloy bench-only competition for APA will be happening later this year. I made a little mustachio logo for that one. We're going to try and make it into plushies this year.
All right.
All right,
Now,
Jeffrey.
he failed his first one on soft.
I don't know. I honestly can't pick why he didn't get the first one. It might have been soft hips or soft knees. So that looked better. Somebody's seeing something we're not. But congratulations, that one counts. 2 white lights.
Yeah, you got it. So that's good. But like, I don't understand why you didn't get the first one.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. At least he got the second one. All right, Arun now.
212.5. The 0.5 can sometimes be a game changer, honestly.
Nice.
You know what? This guy's just good.
He is clean, good lift. What can you say? Perfection.
I don't know. I was trying to find something that was like a pun related, but I couldn't think of anything. At least I'm honest about my shortcomings. Do not walk into that one. Tony. 220. Tony. He's a mighty little man. He's probably taller than me, though, hey?
Nah.
Yeah.
How tall are you?
175.
Oh, you're pretty tall.
It's all torso, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was myself and Eric imitating Tyrannosaurus Rex. Nice work, Tony. It's fun how every time somebody drops the barbell, we can just feel it underneath our feet and we're like on a mezzanine up in the sky.
Yeah, we can still feel it.
Yep.
Feel the thunder.
And the bar is known for Alex.
225. Did I say that right? 225, yes.
2225.
She. That's what I'm talking about.
Hey,
Yeah, buddy.
yesterday, I forgot to tell you this. I met a gentleman from
Timbuktu.
I'm having a blank. Hang on.
All right. Mitchell, 232.5.
Nicely done, Mitch. I met an Estonian strongman yesterday who's moved to Sydney.
Oh,
Yep.
what's the name?
His name's Nicholas.
Nicholas.
And he competed with us yesterday. He's going to stir up a few... Whew. He's a pretty strong dude. Did used to do strongman in Estonia.
Oh, that's a whole different breed.
Oh, well, yep.
Them Estonians, right between Scandinavia and Russia.
Yep.
Ooh.
Built like a brick shit house. Right, let's go, Kevin. Time is going. Having a real think about that. Nicely done. I really can't wait to paint this gym, honestly. That white wall back there is not doing it for me anymore.
Oh, what's wrong with the white wall?
So I don't know if you've noticed, we've got a couple of test patches over there of
Yeah, so-
different greys that we're going to go.
Yeah.
The other two gyms are painted in heavy metal grey.
And what are you going to paint this one?
Well, I suggested heavy metal grey, but Chris has got a couple of extras on the wall.
Yeah. I think,
A lot of shouting from the crowd.
man, all the pie fitness.
Yeah. Not that you can see it on the camera, but I can see some pretty hectic neck vein.
Pie performance, sorry, not pie fitness.
Huh?
What's wrong with it?
Pie? The pie performance?
Pie performance. I said pie fitness for some stupid reason.
Ah, well, you know.
Bad Eric. Bad.
And the bar is known for Sean.
Let's go, Shawnee D. 275. Oh, the sound cut out then. I thought I was having a stroke. It was like dead silent. There was no noise from the crowd. No feedback in the headphones. Absolute chaos. And you'll just hear his coach Mitch yell at him like, the world's ending.
Hey.
What in good lord? What a monster.
That's
Nicely done, Sean. 3 white lights, good lift.
effortless.
Next up, we have Ashan.
Just
Starting off our third
beauty in that lift.
177.5 kilos.
All right, we're on to our third and finals. Wait, this is everybody, isn't it?
It is, yes.
This
This
is
is the
everybody.
last lot of everything and anything. No, that is the same person, Ben. 100%. Coach Mitch Mayhew. All right, Ashan, let's make it count, buddy. 177.5. Oh, unlucky.
You know what I don't like? This is my only critique on powerlifting.
Oh,
Is that-
careful.
Then like, you have a minute, right? If you drop it, I think you should be allowed to reset and attempt it again,
Okay, I'll agree with you on that one.
right? Like, sort of like in strongman, you got that 1 minute.
Minute, yeah.
I think that should be allowed.
You get 3 attempts in powerlifting, but you have consecutive jumps, whereas in strongman you just get 1 minute to do whatever you can,
Yeah.
and that's it. 5 events, 1 minute.
I think that sometimes.
Oh, that one side got stuck to the floor like you would not believe. Unlucky. But, you know, this is what I want. I want people to be like they're on their last legs at this point.
Yeah, this is when you go all out. Try and give it your all.
Yeah.
As long as it's. Sorry.
Oh, we're
start
keeping
hitting
you up,
people.
Eric.
Yeah. Hey, I woke up a bit early.
I don't think I've woken up yet. I'm just physically here, mentally still somewhere down the road in Bathurst.
Yeah, I'm used to getting up at the crack of noon.
Crack at noon, yeah. That'd have been good today. Good one, Sean. That's the reason why I came today.
Whoa, that was fast.
And then I wanted someone to sit down, and here I am talking to you again, Eric. It's been a pleasure.
Conned into this.
Not even. I just sat here and Chris went, oh, well, you can do this. And I was like, okay. 195, done and dusted. Well done, Billy.
All right. Jeffrey now.
Let's go, Jeffrey. 202.5.
He's like just skimming in, this guy. I mean, I'm hoping.
Well,
Come
I
on.
still don't understand why they didn't give him his first one, but
I
if
don't
somebody wants to
understand
correct
either.
me on that one, I'm happy to take the
Yeah.
information.
Please
Um,
correct us.
The chicken socks, fantastic. I love a little bit of personality on the platform because we don't see enough of it.
Like, look at this double overhand.
Double overhand, sumo, gives no shits. That bar is stuck to the ground, my friend. Unlucky. But you know what? He went to... Oh, the pattern on his socks is a chicken leg. Like, it's a blacked out background with a chicken leg down the front. Google it, Ben, and see what happens. But yes, I'm glad that he went balls to the wall on that one because this is what you do on your third attempt at a competition.
Haroon now. 220.
Haroon, 220. Very consistent powerlifter today. I loved watching his efforts. My God. Spectacular. Well done, sir. Nice.
2 whites and good lifts. Next up is Tony, taking 230 kilos on his third attempt.
Getting in that zone.
One thing that you might not see because we're flicking between cameras is on the third attempts, everybody gets a clean bar. So the spotters will be dusting down the bar for everybody.
Oh, that's sportsmanship right there. Good man. And here we go.
Yes, buddy.
Majestic.
3 whites and good lifts. Well done, Tony.
Just beautiful. That was a beautiful lift.
The gym is output,
35 kilos on his third attempt.
or at least the coaching is output. Figured it out at the last minute, final hour.
Right.
So 222.5 is his current PB, and he broke that, well, got that in the second attempt, so he's going 235 in his third.
Oh, yeah, that's a real
Hang on to that, you
That's
bastard.
a grind.
He's a happy man. You know what? Well done.
Hey.
I was going to say, even if you got a red light on that, I'd be still happy with it.
That's it. More grind than you'll find in your coffee.
Well, I hope so. I don't want to find any grinds in my coffee.
That was a good lift.
Ben, if you want to watch some more fun powerlifting, you should go through the archives of Adonis Penrith YouTube. You can listen to Eric and I talk more shit about stuff. Come on, Mitch.
No.
No. His hip started to come through before he had a chance to get the bar any higher, so...
You can see he was like about to go, should I
Yeah.
hitch this? Mitch was about to hitch, but he didn't.
He didn't. Can't in powerlifting.
No, you can't. You can see, look, if you see, just look at that. See? Ah. Good man. All right, here
All
we
right,
go.
here's the handsome man himself.
240 kilos.
Okay. So he may have taken 2 to 3 business days to get to the bar, but it was worth it in the end, I guess. Good
He's
psych
su-
up for himself.
He successfully sent it. That's
Yeah.
what it is.
Yeah, there was a substantial neck vein on that one.
That was beautiful. All right, Nelson. Monstrous, 270 kilos. Now this is a lot of weight.
I mean, he's got the quads for it.
Does.
Oh, unlucky.
You know what? That's
260 was a good finisher, though.
he got it off the floor. The strength is there.
Sean is the very, very last deadlifter of the day. 285 kilos. He's got this. He'll be fine. It'll be a good show.
This is going to be phenomenal.
Also, fun fact, if you start your competition flight in conventional, you cannot change to sumo, even if you do both. You have to do all three in one style.
Do you?
Yep. All right, Shawnee. I was watching him eat a baked good in the car park. Let's hope that that has helped him here. Unlucky. I think he rushed it a little bit.
You know what?
That's still pretty damn good, Mr. Shawnee.
What a phenomenal show of strength today. This is...
I turned my nose up at Evan because he wanted us for a photo, and I was like, thank you so much for joining us, Ben. It's been wonderful chatting to you all day. Eric and I do enjoy the company of other people chiming in on the chats, and you've been phenomenal. We hope that you have a great evening because you're a bit of ahead of us in the time zone. So thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. And hopefully see you guys on the next one. Thanks to all the spotters and loaders, refs, everybody that came today. Really appreciate it.
We've got Hercules of the Hills happening in a couple of weeks, so keep your eyes out for that one. Somebody's trying to take our photograph. And Chris is waving frantically at us to come downstairs. Maybe we should flip him the bird.
All right.
I just did. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you so much, and we'll see you guys on the next one.
Look out, the dead will take your hand. You're dead or alive. No one will survive. You're dead or alive. For your sin to provide. For your sin to perform.